Hello and welcome to the Free Cheese episode 280. I'm your Joe Dix, joined by Ben Barrett.
What's up?
Marc Augustiniak.
Hey.
The Free Cheese is a weekly video game podcast about video games, brought to you once a week by thefreecheese.com. Final one, man. Like literally, we could not make another podcast in this year, 2018. We could, I guess.
We could.
But we're not gonna.
No.
The last one that will ever be. It's over. It's all done. Game of the Year is done.
Did that happen?
Game of the Year did happen.
A lot of games.
A lot of games. I mean, it's announced, so I guess we could say it here. But God of War was our Game of the Year 2018.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because only Matt played it, but we got there.
Sometimes it's just how it works.
If you want to see or hear, rather, how we got there, you can go listen to Day 5 specifically of our Game of the Year stuff. But all of our Game of the Year coverage is up on the website. 5 days, maybe like 10 hours, over 10 hours worth of podcasts.
Probably would have been a little shorter if Hall of Fame was not as excruciating.
Yo, Hall of Fame was good though.
That was a
good.
A lot of hearts were broken.
Yeah, it still hurts. It still hurts. Our Game of the Year, our personal favorite games of 2018 lists are up on the site as well. I quite like how it turned out too visually. Look at that. That's that front page style.
Cool, man.
I guess I need a picture
I did some good design.
of myself.
No, it works. That's Mark. That makes sense for Mark.
Yeah, I'm a ninja.
I know I was supposed to submit mine, but I'll get to it in a minute. I'm glad I didn't submit mine yet. Because there's something I played that I haven't played.
Interesting.
You guys already know what it is. I'll talk about it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before we get there, any non-video game things you want to talk about?
I've been on vacation this whole time, and it's been great.
How's that?
I've missed staying up till 8 a.m. And I've been doing that.
Yeah, how's that going?
Pretty good.
Because I've also been...
I need to fix it soon, though. Because I go back in 2 days.
Yeah. I've been not on vacation, but I've been staying up later. Over the weekend specifically, I was up until 2-ish each night, I think, which I haven't done that in a good while. But 8 a.m., huh?
Yeah.
Doing those old Mark shifts?
Yeah. I don't know, it's just sleeping in is great. I don't give a shit about daylight.
I'm still waking up relatively on time.
Yeah, I mean,
which sucks because it sucks to stay up late and then do that. But
yeah, I got to get used to it again. Blah. But it was nice to somewhat feel young for a little bit.
Yeah. Did you do anything with the time?
I just watch movies, eat junk food.
Yes.
All that Christmas food you
That's
get.
dope.
Yeah.
I killed a whole bucket of chocolate covered pretzels.
Nice.
I killed a whole thing of box of chocolates I got from work.
Nice.
I'm currently 1/3 through a popcorn tin. Ate all the caramel one first.
Caramel popcorn's where it's at.
Yeah, that's the only acceptable popcorn. No, it's not true.
There's
a lot
now.
of good popcorn. I know.
Come
I know.
on
I know.
now.
Wait, which one?
You said caramel popcorn, right?
Yeah.
Saying it's dope.
Oh, yeah. Then there's a cheddar one, and then the plain one will probably be last, because that's your last resort popcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of been relaxing, just giving myself some me time, which is great.
That's good style. It's good to have that.
Pretty chill.
Straight up.
That vacation I had back in October was...
I actually had time to play video games, but you said outside of video games. That's why.
No, yeah.
Being lazy as fuck.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah. Ben?
Not really. I mean, not...
Just a week? Well, you went to a fighting game tournament. How was that?
Yeah. That was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. I did get to see you live.
We all did.
Yeah, you didn't need to.
It just hurts, man. It hurts hearing them talk about you, talk about Akko.
Yeah, apparently that's because I even all right. So for those that are not aware, I was at NEC, and it was the second. No, it was my very first round. I lost to this dude playing Aswell. Of course, broken character at the time. He got patched, but he still sucks. In Soul Calibur, and lost to him. But I'm kind of glad I did, because Sonic Fox was going to be the next contender after that. Just how the pool worked. So, or the bracket rather. So that means I would have rather lost to this guy than lose to Sonic Fox.
Is Sonic Fox really good? Like, I've seen
All
him in
right.
some stuff. He was the one that did the Dragon Ball thing last year, right?
I did some investigating.
Or this summer.
I did some
Yeah.
investigating. He's a good fighting game guy.
Yeah.
But what he does is he picks the broken player
Okay.
and just spams it.
Got it.
Because when he...
Which is a tactic, but
It's a tactic, but if you were in it, it's like...
that's
if
Matt's
he's-
style.
So if he's playing Dragon Ball, you probably pick Broly.
It's like saying, like... I don't know. I can't really know how to compare it. Like, it's getting...
It's
you're good, but...
it's inviting your friend over and giving him the third-party controller.
Right.
I get it.
Which we never buy. We get it gifted.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to win anyway, but just do it with honor. Don't...
Yeah.
So...
He plays a lot of games, too.
Yeah,
Like,
he plays a lot.
he's
does.
competitive in... I mean,
He
you name a
does
fighting game.
Injustice, too, or Mortal Kombat. one of
Injustice?
those.
I think
Yeah.
both.
So he just goes by the stats. He doesn't go by a favorite character, like a personal favorite.
I think that's what it is, because the next round went, because of course it was when you're on Twitch streaming, you're on stage at the actual place, and
Yeah.
everybody there is watching you, and two huge
Yeah.
like projectors.
How was that? Was that pressure or?
Dude, I've played live a lot of times.
Yeah.
Sometimes in front of a lot of people, sometimes not in front of a lot of people. Never felt nervous. This one, I was
When you say play live, you
actually
mean music?
Music, yeah. Sorry. This one, I was shaking.
Well, I mean,
Like-
it's different. I feel.
Yeah,
It's 100%
yeah.
different. Like, I thought it'd be fun. It's like, I've been in front of people. No, like it's like one of those things when like you all of a sudden forget how to walk.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because-
And you get like real nervous and like, oh god.
Because you're in your own head at that point. It's that crowd. Like, because with music, the vibe of the audience is different. They're not there
Yeah.
judging you. Some might be, but that's not the overall feel. They're there to get entertained, have a good time.
Yeah.
This crowd is everybody
Yep.
who is in competition.
Watching.
So their eyes are competing with your
Exactly.
performance.
And
Exactly.
probably actively rooting against you in some cases.
Yeah.
So like it's hard to feel any positivity from
Ugh.
that.
Can you?
It's-
So when you're up there, can you hear the announcers, or are they just piped into the?
no,
external?
you have like so that like the Twitch people,
Yeah.
you can't hear them, but I guess because the place was laid out, like if where I'm sitting here is like where I was sitting on the stage,
Mhm.
like probably back in the corner they were right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like I could actually see them and whatnot, but I couldn't hear them.
That's good.
But I now know why you wear headphones. It's just because they're like what are HyperX headphones or whatever, but it just closes out that sound. So all you hear, and they're loud as fuck.
Yeah.
So all you hear is just the game, and that's
Oh,
all you
man.
want to fucking hear because you don't want to hear
No.
anybody else. You just want to hear the game. It makes a lot of sense.
Some people need that to pull off stuff like their combos.
Yeah.
Like you need
Yeah.
sometimes
Yeah,
they go off
sometimes
the
yeah,
sound
you get
cues.
auditory cues, but at the same time, it's like I'm glad I'm wearing these because it kind of just removes that level of like stress
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't want to hear the crowd.
So, as I was saying, when I lost to this guy, or whatever, it just threw me right in the losers pool. But when he went on stage to play against Sonic Fox, they both picked Aswell. Everybody there booed.
What is?
Really?
Everybody
Sorry,
there booed.
Sorry. What is Aswell? I don't know the lingo.
Aswell, he's an actual character. Aswell, I just call him Aswell.
Oh.
Because he's an ass.
Is he the final boss dude?
Nah, he's like, I mean, he could be because I never played single player, but he's the dude with like the demonic goatee, and he wears like the really loose clothing, and he's
Is he half like red and blue or something?
no.
I
He's,
don't know what I'm thinking of.
nah, he's part of the normal roster, but
Why can't I?
if you
I'm
do a
pulling
quick,
him up.
Like I have the game, but for some reason I can't remember who this dude
it's
is.
Azwell, but like I said, I call him Aswell just because.
No, I like Aswell a lot more. That makes more sense. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. It is. What
It
I was
is
thinking
him?
Of. He looks like he would be a final boss in the.
I mean, yeah, he does have that look. I don't know if he's the final boss or not. Like, I don't fuck with the.
He looks like a Rob Zombie Halloween costume.
Yeah, pretty much the.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm not too far. Yeah. Because I thought what he was holding was both. A
Oh
soul
yeah.
edge
Okay, now I'm
and-
looking at it now. Yeah. You're right. But
And of course he's purple. Okay.
But yeah, everybody legit booed.
That's pretty funny.
Like when, because
Just because how broken he is, or
yeah, I mean, a lot of people apparently had a problem with him, and which I could see because it's one of the people like I'll play against in Soul Calibur. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Like it's just like I even talked to Akko about it because he kind of did some looking into it and just explaining to me some of the reasons why he's broken and whatnot. And just laying out these like disgusting combos. I'm like, all right, I get it. Whatever, I get it. So no, I mean, other than that, it was fun though. Just getting drunk and playing fighting games all weekend.
How was the smell?
Smell wasn't that bad in the main room. Akko did report the Smash room actually smelled like feces.
Oh my god!
Really?
Yeah. So I mean, believe it or not, woohoo! But like we ran down there to experience it, but apparently the smell went away as soon as we went down. So.
Oh, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go back?
Yeah, we're going again. Winter Brawl. It's held by the same people. It's just small. That was the first one I went to last year, but now they're actually making it so it's just 3D games or anime fighters. So it's legit just gonna be like Soul Calibur, Tekken. Street Fighter's not gonna be on the bill.
Huh.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Is that next month?
No, I want to say February or March.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I said in the group chat, but I really do mean it. Where it's just like the difference here is that you're actually doing it.
Yeah.
You're still trying, regardless of
Yeah.
where you place or how many times you win or lose.
Yeah, no, you.
People have no room to say shit if they're not a part of it. That's
Yeah.
the only thing I
They
feel.
still will though.
Yeah, I know, but like it just doesn't mean anything.
It was fucking dope. It was dope. Like tuning in. It was dope the first time I saw Akko play, and then seeing
Yeah.
you up there was fucking cool. Really fucking cool.
Yeah, I feel like if you have the chance to do it, just do it. Just the experience. Like I could only fucking imagine going to like Evo in like a football-sized stadium.
We should go.
Like, I want to go 100%.
The last tournament I went to, I was just spectating for a friend, but the last thing I ever partaked in was like something at Otakon, and Street Fighter 4 was still fresh, and this person was very smug and cocky, and was surprised that I pulled off a special on him, and that was the most hits I got on him was doing that. And it was he like I could feel his soul shattering because I'm not anybody worthy of like competing, so that must have been really insulting to him. Have like just some fresh meat come up and
Fuck him.
Well, before we transition into what we've been playing this week, I do want to say that to wrap up our Game of the Year coverage, is that the right thing? Our Game of the Year stuff, awards, that's right, you listener voted for your Game of the Year, and that went to Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. What was it, 38% of the votes went to Marvel's Spider-Man. Not bad.
congrats.
It's a good dang game. But yeah, all that's up on the site. You can go check that out. And with that, we're going to move into the question of the week.
Oh.
Y'all play any video games?
Oh.
Oh, got him. I got him.
Almost.
Haven't heard that in a while.
Ben, I think you might have played some video games this week.
Dude, I got a fucking Switch.
Oh!
I got a Switch.
Man.
One of us.
Hell yeah.
One of
It
us.
was Christmas, and Faith was like, because we had the like tree set up and all our presents under there, and she's like, I feel bad 'cause I only got you one gift. I'm like, hey, I don't care. If I want something, I will go out and purchase it.
Yeah,
Like an adult.
Yep.
And B, dude, you got me a gift, whatever. And I open it, and it's a fucking Switch. I'm like, I got you like 4 things, and it does not like add up to this. Like,
Yeah, no.
I don't care.
Man, that's fucking cool.
So, of course, I open it. I didn't even set it up yet. She's like, I'm sorry I couldn't buy you any games. And I was like, okay, I'll just go on Amazon right now. Cool. Get Mario on there, Mario Party on there. I was like, Joy-Cons, whatever, just throw Joy-Cons on there. I need a case. I'm going to take this everywhere, put a case on there. And she's like, I'm going to need you to calm down. She's like, let's go to my family party first, and then you can go on this buying spree. I'm like, all right, dude, whatever. So I go to the said family party. I get a bunch of gifts, Joy-Cons. So I'm like, all right, cool.
She
Which
knew.
color?
It's the green. I want to say red,
Pink?
pink. Is it pink, red? I don't know.
They're all like bright highlighter colors.
Yeah.
So.
It's
Green
like it's the one. It's not that green that's on your Switch now.
No, the one on the table.
Wait, maybe it is like the one on your Switch. I don't know. Because I want it. It's not that green. Is it? I don't know because it comes with the one. It's like red, pink. So like the
It's
one you
probably
have,
the green and pink one.
the one you have on the table
Yeah.
back there. It's
Yeah.
that red pinkish.
Okay, then
Color.
it's that and the green.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So those
Dude,
are the extra ones I got.
that's the
Because the one
Splatoon
she
style.
bought me, it was the red blue
Which,
Switch.
ever since
I love
you
it.
fucking sent that picture, I'm like, and I've wanted them for a while, but I'm like, What sucks is you can't get that color combo unless you buy the Switch.
Yeah.
Otherwise, when you buy them, they're flipped. So
That's what she was telling me that. Yeah, she was telling me that. Now you bring it up.
So in order for me to get the proper setup, I gotta buy the set of 2 blues and the set of 2 reds. That's the only way to do it, right?
I think I'm gonna order the Japan one, but it's just a more classic red because it came out with Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
So region free.
That's true. No, I almost bought the
other ones. They're too painful, man. I can't stare at it.
I like them.
I do like them, but like in the art, it's you can tell they dull it down, and then when you see it in your hands, it's like
I want them.
Jesus Christ.
I almost bought them last night, but I didn't. Anyway, enough about which Joy-Con I want. You got a Switch.
I got a Switch. I got Joy-Cons. Next gift, Mario Party. Dope. Cool.
Fuck yeah.
Next gift, a Switch case. Dope.
Fuck
All right.
yeah.
So, and then the next gift, it was an Amazon gift card. So
Perfect.
All right. So what I did was I went on Amazon. Mario Odyssey said it wouldn't come until like December 30th or whatever.
Yeah.
Because it was sold out. So I bought a GameStop gift card with the Amazon gift card.
Slayer.
And then I
To
went to
buy it
GameStop
digitally.
and bought Mario.
If you would have went to GameStop and then bought the digital code for it, then that would have been perfect.
Take some eShop points.
Yeah.
So I did that, and I had a couple extra bucks left over, and I bought, I'll get to it in a minute, a point-and-click game on the Switch. Did you see that?
I saw you were playing that, and I was like, huh.
So first I want to talk about Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
This game.
Pretty solid.
Is, if Nintendo was like, all right, we made Mario 64. Let's forget about everything we did in between then and just went Mario 64, but however many fucking bits the Switch has.
And they just evolved it.
And yeah, that's exactly what it is. And I love it so goddamn much.
Dude, have you seen speedruns of it?
No, I haven't.
Insane.
Really?
With all the tricks you can do.
Yeah, because that. So I just love the move. The one complaint I have, I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, but sometimes things feel a little sensitive. Like his movement, like it's kind of twitchy in a way.
And you're playing with Joy-Cons?
I'm playing with the Joy-Cons.
See, I was playing with a Pro Controller the whole time.
Okay.
And you still have to like fling
Yeah.
the controller to throw the hat.
That's
It's like,
weird.
I just want a button for
That's
it.
weird. Yeah, I kind of wish there was
I
just
think there is a
buttons
button
for that.
Isn't there?
For what, throw?
For throwing a hat? Because there's
Oh, yeah. There is,
You can
but there's
throw
Well,
it.
it is,
The
but
homing thing,
but
you have to like
vertically,
wiggle.
I think vertically you still have to.
there's a couple of things that you have to shake for.
Yeah.
So like I'm playing for like an hour or two, and finally I press the pause button, and see there's a 2-player option.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you guys brought it up before. I can't remember when the game came out.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't think we used it much.
And Faith was sitting next to me. She was like playing. I think she was playing World of Warcraft, and I was like, "You wanna try this 2-player thing out?" I was like, "It's probably stupid as fuck, but you just want to try it out." 2 hours later, we're still at the same fucking level, just going through every nook and cranny.
I fucking love that.
Dude.
And 2-player, she controls Cappy.
The hat, yeah,
right?
Cappy,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't know if I did that or not.
That's like a better version of Wind Waker with the Tingle Tuner. In GameCube, if you hooked up a Game Boy Advance and a second controller port,
Oh, that's cool.
somebody could just be a extra platform for you to walk on as a hover thing, and it could also drop bombs on enemies.
That's
pretty
cool.
I don't think they brought that back in the Wii U version. The HD.
They did something with it, but I don't
This is
remember
something
what.
different. Yeah, but
I do like that it's controlling the cap instead. Like
Yeah.
Mario Galaxy, it was just a star
The
pointer.
star, yeah.
Which was fine, but like it really passive.
Mhm.
So what world are you in?
It's the second one now? Because
So
I've spent
yeah.
so much fucking time just because that's exactly how I played Mario 64.
I knew this game was gonna be.
It was just the first. It hit so many spots, like just that whole solving shit, and then them giving you clues like where the next. I keep saying stars.
Yeah.
I know it's
I know,
moons.
yeah.
I still call them stars,
Yeah.
whatever. But just finding out where the next one is, and then just God, it's so much fucking fun.
Did you forget all the spoilers and shit that we?
Yes,
All right, great,
yes,
good.
yes. I'm kind of glad I didn't play it when it came out, as like neckbeardy and hipster as that sounds, because now it's like a fresh start.
Yeah.
And it's just like
That's
no one's
yeah.
playing it. I'm experiencing it all from like my perspective.
At your own pace.
At
too,
my own
like,
pace,
not being
yeah.
forced to. Because that's the part of playing with it. You're like, you hear everyone else is like at this point. You're like, well, shit, I gotta get to that point. Like, nope, fuck
That's
it.
usually how I am too. I usually don't give into the hype often. But because it's hard to be
It
excited
really is,
when
yeah.
they want you to be excited.
Yeah.
And it's like, I do want to play this game, just not feeling it right
Yeah,
at this moment.
it's
So it takes
exactly
me-
it. I wasn't feeling it at the time.
Takes me
Like as
30
much as I
years.
love the
Yeah.
fucking Mario games, and it's like now I'm playing. I'm like, fuck, it's just so goddamn good.
Yeah.
And then like even it's funny because what was it, yesterday morning? I can't remember. Morning or like afternoon. JP and Barb were like, yo, get on PUBG with us. Like, all right, cool. And Faith was like, hey, is it cool if I just make an account and fuck around with Mario? I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. It's don't have to ask. So like after I do that, I had to run to the liquor store. So like I get back all said and done. She's already in like the fourth world.
The fuck?
Like, I'm like, no, because she was playing it legit that whole time I was gone. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's fucking dope, isn't it? She's like, yeah, I feel bad. It's your Switch. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
Yeah, no, it's the game.
put the miles in it, man. I don't give a fuck, dude.
Man.
That's dope. There's honestly,
Yeah.
there's not enough I can praise about this fucking game.
There's
Yeah.
a beauty to that game where it's like you can kind of progress at your own pace. Like you can
Mhm.
get just the minimum requirement to move on, or you can just keep hanging around.
See, but I
until
want to
you-
do that because that's like in Mario 64, you would get all the fucking stars in the level, and now it's like the same exact thing with this game. But then, like, there's some parts you can't because you
Yeah.
obviously need said power up later on in the game, and then you
Right.
turn back to it.
I jumped back into that like for 20 minutes this week after seeing you play it. I was like, that was a good ass game, and I jumped into one of the worlds, and I was like, all right, I'm stuck at this part. I'm gonna turn it back.
I did commit a sin though that I told you guys about. I did return near for it.
It's okay. It's because you already erased your save
I
file.
erased it.
That's the thing. Yeah, like you had your whole experience.
I did.
Yeah, you did it beginning to end.
That's not something you would want to do more than once. I feel.
Yeah, I just want to let that. It's kind of like Bloodborne. It's like once you beat it, you just want to let it stay. You don't want to overstay your welcome because then you're just gonna drown it out and
Yeah.
it's just gonna become bland.
Hmm.
And if worse comes, if I do want to play it for some odd reason, I'll just get it on Steam's 2022 sale for $10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So did you get to do the whole Switch thing? Mm-hmm. Doc.
I know I shouldn't be. I want to throw up every time I put the Switch in the little dock or take it out
It feels bad.
because of the thing, whatever the fuck it is in front of it.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I'm just gonna like just.
I was like that for like the first week, and then I bought a cover from Etsy for it. They make like has a microfiber on one side.
Really,
so it
I
doesn't
like that. I'm
scratch
buying it when I get home.
So yeah, they have a lot of options to choose from. I just choose some cute polar bears.
I like that. I like that.
But recently, I just haven't gave a shit, and I don't use the cover anymore. If I put it in the dock, I'm just like, it's not touching it. It's even if it does, I'm not scratching it. I'm not being like crazy. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just
throw it in there.
I'm super careful when I do it,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I still have like
The screen's actually pretty good at
a
not
couple
getting
little.
little dings.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it's fucking. I mean, I did like okay. I want to say why I love it so much, which is why I'm going to talk about the next game, the point and click game, Demetrius. I have the long title here on my phone. Hold on, because I always forget the actual. The Big Cynical Adventure.
Yes.
I'm just on the Steam page. Description for it: the journey of an idiot. 8 to 12 hours of fun.
Okay.
Instant purchase
Perfect.
for me. Instant purchase for me. All right.
Yeah.
Because it's on sale right now on every platform. It's $2.49 on Steam, but I think on Switch because it recently just got ported over there.
Oh yeah, there's a
It's
Switch
like-
tax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I imagine that too. It was like $7.99, but like I said, I had an extra bucks from the gift card after
Yeah.
buying Mario and taking it back near, so I was like, whatever, fuck it. I want to say the Switch is the most comfortable system I have ever experienced.
I probably agree with that.
So I want to equate it to this: when you come in from work, you're tired as fuck. You're so tired you don't even want to play video games. You just want to like watch some fucking stupid movie on Netflix or something. When you're laying on the couch, what are your hands doing? They're not gripping two controllers.
But
Yeah.
Half the time it's behind your head, down your pants.
I'll say
Yeah.
my
You know what I
question
mean?
is, what is one hand doing?
Yeah, exactly.
We all know what the other one.
Sometimes your hands are just free to do whatever they want.
Yeah.
I'm playing this fucking game on my lazy boy couch with the recliner, hands
Yes.
behind my head, and
Oh,
just
Joy-Con and
Joy-Con behind my
fucking
head.
Joy-Con spread eagle.
Dude. Yes,
Oh,
yes.
there it is.
So this game, it's a point and click adventure game. It's pretty much on all platforms now. I just gave the description of it, but the story goes, it's you play as a straight up fucking moron. Named
Demetrios.
His name's not even Demetrius. It's like Thorn.
Okay.
Something. It's supposed to be a huge nod to like the 90s point and click adventure games.
Okay.
And so it grabs a lot of like names and
So
themes.
It's kind
from
of like
it.
a Monkey Island.
Yeah, there's even a Guybrush
Leisure Suit
Threepwood
Larry.
thing, which is the main guy from Monkey Island. Like his name pops up. I forgot where, but it pops up somewhere in that game. Like they'll do. He does. I think it's one guy developed it, but he'll bring out a lot of inspirations and themes and names from the 90s era of point and click games. And you play as a guy. He lives in an apartment by himself. He comes home drunk one night, and he hears like shuffling in the other room. So he grabs a flashlight to go do some investigating, and then he's knocked in the back of the head. So he wakes up the next morning, and he has a statue in his room, and there was a tablet on it, and everything in his house is fine, or in his apartment, except the tablet is missing.
Okay.
So, I forgot to say, like, in his drunken stupor from coming home, he gets this weird phone call from like a blocked number, warning him like your life is in danger. You need to get out of the house now. But he was, like I said, he was in a drunken stupor. He's like, fucking, I need to get my sleep. So you play this game basically, just figuring out what the hell happened to said tablet.
All right.
And then as you play along, things kind of
a Conker's Bad Fur Day beginning.
Pretty much. I mean, I would even bring in Conkers because, like, as soon as you start this game up, it's like, do you like toilet humor? And then you say, like, yes or no. So no, it would shut it off.
If you say no, it just refunds the game.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But yes, it just brings on the toilet. It's like this game, it's very quirky in that way, aside from just toilet humor itself. It has a lot of really stupid, punny type jokes, and I love it so much.
Sorry.
I was just going to ask, like, have you tried just only using the touchscreen?
Yes, I have. I like that too.
Okay.
I like it a lot. Actually, this morning, I woke up earlier than usual, so I made breakfast, drank coffee, and just played it in the I guess you can call it portable mode, tablet mode,
Handheld mode. I think
mode.
is the official nomenclature.
So I was kind of just doing that between using the Joy-Cons and actually tapping, which is great. I mean, it's a point-and-click game because you figure tap along.
That's what I was doing with that one, like, sort of spooky, like, point-and-click, like, puzzle game or whatever. I was like, touching this just feels very responsive.
But even using the Joy-Cons, it's like, it's cool because you have, like, the left stick, it's the normal browsing mode, which kind of acts like a computer mouse. The right joystick acts as the same thing, but slower. So, like, if there's, like, a little, somewhere in, like, the corner of a wall you want to investigate, you can't do it because the left one's going too fast. If you use the right one, it moves, like, 10 times slower, and it also has a zoomed-in window of what you're looking at.
That's kind of cool.
So it's cool. So like when you're in that tablet mode and everything's so fucking small, you get like a enlarged version of it.
Nice.
So, I saw this game right before you started playing it because I downloaded a demo for Xenon Valkyrie Plus.
Okay.
Which is it's coming out on Switch tomorrow.
But you say you got the download. I mean, the demo.
I did the demo. It's already out on Vita, PS4, and Xbox One, but comes out to Switch. I had never seen it before. I was just scrolling through like what's coming soon, and I was like, "What's this?" It's a platformer that's roguelite. So you kind of like you die and you reset and whatever. But the further you get, the more shit you. It's one of those things, like kind of like a Dead Cells or whatever. Like the further you get, the more weapons you have to take into the next round. The demo only lets you get up through the first boss, but it's all randomly generated levels and which boss layout happens. But I was like, how did I like miss this game or whatever? And I started looking into it, and the same publisher, Cowcat, published Demetrios.
Yeah.
So I saw Demetrios, and I was like, that's a weird game. And then I see, what's Ben playing? Fucking Demetrios. And I was like, oh, look at that.
I did. So you said it's being developed by Cowcat, or
they're the publisher.
Okay.
This one is developed by I forget the name.
Because Cowcat also developed Demetrios. So I'm looking up.
Yeah. That's where I saw it. I was like looking into the publisher and the developer. Cowcat published both. Diabolical Mind is the developer behind Xenon.
So what's it? Because I'm trying to find it now. Because I'm probably gonna That's the thing. I understand why everybody would sometimes prefer.
Are you
the
looking
Switch
on
version.
Steam?
Yeah.
I don't think it's on Steam. But Project Xenon Valkyrie Plus.
Project Zine. But yeah, as I was saying, I fully understand why you guys will talk about like
Play it
which
on
version
Switch.
and why you want to buy it on the Switch. I full boat 100%.
Yeah, like
Agreed.
it's so good.
Like even this game, like Demetrius that I was just talking about, it was around $8
Yeah.
on Switch, and it's like $2.50 on Steam. But
Yeah.
like just to have that option, hey, I can, if I really wanted to, I could take this anywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
Or I can play it on TV. Like
Or
I
I
can
play
have
on
it.
TV.
Or
Yeah.
you can choose how you want to
Exactly.
what controllers you want to use.
Exactly.
And whatever.
Just having that like that few dollars difference, and I'm going real frugal here, real frugal.
Yeah.
But let's just say it was $2.50 on Steam, but it was still 15 or 16 on Switch. Still probably buy it on Switch. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie. Yeah, not gonna lie.
No, there's a couple that I've done that with that
'Cause-
I like.
Yeah.
Because you think about it's not just about you like how you want to play the game. It's like where do you want to sit?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like I've got all my
Because-
consoles down here in the basement, which is fine, and I've spent like most of the week. Like, the games I've played this week were all on Switch, and primarily when Katie's at work, I've been down here on the couch. Dogs come down, hang out, but there's the times where I don't feel like sitting in the basement because it's like, on average, 12 degrees colder down here. But also, I just want to sit upstairs.
Like I don't have a like my bedroom. It's just a bed, and then I have this metal fold-out chair with a purple cushion on top of it that slides all over the place because there's no fucking grip.
Nice.
Half the time, I don't even want to sit in it to play a game. I just sit in my bed. So when I did the World of Light mode in Smash, half the time it was handheld just in bed. 'Cause I'm like, I'm just not sitting there, and I don't want to use my.
Yeah.
I want to use my Pro controller. That's my preferred controller. But for this, I'm just like, I just too lazy to. I don't want to fucking sit there.
Yeah, no,
I just lay in bed.
it's the best.
It's
If I go to the bathroom, take it with me.
no, exactly, because because I don't know if I should break the shit rule with it.
Here's
like,
the
do you
thing.
play it while taking a shit or not?
Here's the thing, you play it before you wipe. Put it away. Put it somewhere where you don't have to touch it yet. Do your business. Wash your hands. Then go
Okay.
to touch it. There's a little method.
Yeah, you got to be intentional about when you. But I don't think I've done it yet in the almost 2 years I've had a Switch. I don't go like Matt goes out of his way to like fucking Switch time, poop time. I'm not. I don't have that time. Just fucking go do what you got to do and move on with your day. And also, like, how much time are you gonna spend in the bathroom?
Right?
I mean, sometimes you just get lost at like looking through a store or
I agree,
Or
but I
whatever,
can
yeah.
look through the store on my phone and get the
There's-
same effect, and then go back to the couch or the
I mean,
whatever.
yeah. I mean, it's definitely a short-lived visit, but I don't know. There's just something about it.
There's no good receptacle in either of my bathrooms to place the Switch
I just have like
in that
this-
post.
I actually have like this little because like my bathroom downstairs. It's like the house was made in the '60s, so everything isn't symmetrical. The measurements are off on everything.
Dude.
Like first everything is crooked, and then you cut out stuff to fit
Sure,
in.
yeah.
There's a little hole in the wall for the toilet handle, so it can actually go down.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
And so there's a little platform next to it that holds toilet paper off on the side, but on the top it's just I guess you can put an ashtray there if you wanted.
all right.
But that's where I put the Switch. What I
Well, if I had an ashtray holder, I
Yeah.
might think about it. But
It's just I love this thing so much.
yeah,
Now
that makes me happy.
I just love browsing on the store and finding these shitty games I forgot about that just got recently ported to the Switch. I'm like I'm not gonna buy them on Steam now. I'm just gonna buy them on Switch.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I already have a list. Shitty point and click games. I'm up there, dude.
My favorite thing to do is go through and look at what other people play because people do that. They find like the weird cheap things, and then I'm like, what is this weird cheap thing?
Hi, I'm
And
Mark.
But that's the way I've been doing it. And then here's the dope thing. So if you haven't done it already, do it. Did you set up a My Nintendo account?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you
Linked
already?
my email and everything.
Did you activate your Mario Odyssey gold coins?
What do you mean by that?
I don't remember because I haven't done it with a physical copy. Mark might be able to walk you through it.
Well, when I
But-
bought
Oh,
this
yeah.
Demetrius game, it said
It
you
automatically-
give 40 whatever coins
Yeah.
to your account.
The Mario one, you have to manually tell it to do that. I think it's like in the options when
Yeah,
you,
like when you hover over the game with the joystick selecting the game, you hit like I think it's X
X
or
closes it.
or plus.
Plus. It's probably Plus.
Yeah, there's some options button that'll pop up, and then it'll say, "Hey, you want to register the game?" And be like, "Yeah," and then you get gold coins.
You
Okay,
get
I want
gold
to do
coins.
that.
The gold coins are fucking money. Literal money.
Oh, so you use that to buy other shit in this. All right, yeah. I'm
Every
doing that when I get
100
home.
coins is $1.
Yeah, every 100.
Doing
is
that when I
money.
get home.
Yeah. So like, and what's cool is, so I don't know if you're planning on buying New Super Mario Brothers Deluxe,
Is that just because we talked about that?
the
before,
one on
right?
Wii U.
Yeah.
It's all of that stuff coming to Switch.
Okay, that's dope. That's
If
dope.
you're gonna buy that and you're gonna buy it early, you should pre-order it because you get double the gold coins.
You get to-
That's
That's
what they
dope.
did with Smash.
Yeah,
God, that's so dope.
They did it with, I think they did it with Diablo, maybe, or maybe
Maybe.
not. Every game they've done that with, I've done it so that I get the double coins. Because then I end up, it's basically like I buy a Nintendo game at full price and I get a free indie game on the side. It's pretty good.
I love that. I love that. I had no clue about that before, but then, like I said, I bought that Demetrius game and I got 40 gold coins back. I'm like,
That's
this
the
is it.
That's the
This
jam
is
right
it.
there.
God fucking damn it. I haven't played Mario Party yet. Faith and I, we already said for New Year's, where usually we do something big. Like last year, we went to like a big Annapolis trip and like spent all this money on a hotel and expensive bars and whatever. But like, especially the wedding coming up and the big price tag that comes with that, I'm like, I don't know about you. I'm down with just fucking off, just staying home.
Yep.
And she's like, no, I was about to say we should do that. Just play Mario Party,
Dude.
eat too much pizza. I'm like, all right.
I'm so stoked for you to play Mario
All right.
Party. Like,
Yeah.
Mario Party's so fucking good.
I love this idea. I already love Mario Party. I'm down. Let's do that.
That's a good New Year's Eve.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Ball go down, whatever. Cool. 2019, here we come. Just gonna buy more fucking shitty point and click games on Switch anyway. Let's fucking do it.
Dude, now I get to start sending you fucking dumb things I find on Switch.
Yeah.
That's real good.
I don't know why it's so. I guess pleasing is the word, and dope. Just finding these, because I even did that for Wii U. Like I would just wish list a bunch of games.
Fuck yeah.
Like I don't know why.
So-
It's more appealing to buy it on Switch than PC.
Should we start tracing BB on the wall now too?
Probably.
Okay.
It's got to be with the appropriate games, but I think there's a case for that, for sure. Well, welcome to Switch.
Yeah.
I love it.
Welcome.
So the other game I want to talk about, I wasn't gonna say it was my fucking favorite game of the year, but Hitman 2,
Fuck yeah.
dude. I don't think I talked about the first was he the first one? Sean Bean, the first elusive
Yeah, yeah,
target
yeah.
he is,
Oh, I got to do the second one. I forgot he's in.
dude.
Yeah, you did Sean Bean.
I did Sean Bean when I had like 10 hours left,
Nice.
and then it was you want to talk about your run?
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
The demon was on my side in the worst way possible. Like, I'm not going to explain like the longevity of it, but pretty much killed Sean Bean because he went into a room without one of his guards, and I started sweating and getting all nervous and knocked him unconscious. So he was on the floor. So I snapped his neck. And in the
Perfect.
process of it, I forgot to close the door. So it
Someone saw you.
just guns a-blazing.
Yep.
They're like,
Had
that sounds
2
like an
health
accident.
left. Barely left the fucking place alive, dude. Like,
It's such a good feeling though when you know you're slamming on the button to exit. You're like, fuck.
yeah, I did the second elusive target too.
How was that one?
I like it a lot.
Which stage does it take place
It's the Columbia.
in? Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which I actually just finished that level too, so I was familiar with the layout.
Is it
Please tell me you're the
another-
drummer.
Is it another celebrity or is it?
So I did do So I
Sorry.
played. It's not a celebrity. It's just like a communist dictator
Okay.
from the 80s, I guess, and he's trying to make
That's
a
cool.
comeback
Oh.
or whatever.
That's cool.
But no, in that level, I just kept playing it over and over again. I know you guys told me not to play it that way, but I'm doing it anyway because it's so much fun. Just seeing all the different ways to
No, I think that's the way to do it.
assassinate people.
I
So I think
think-
you or Matt said just play it baseline, complete the level, like complete the game, and then go back.
No. You grab a shotgun and you do crowd control.
Don't. No, that's. Here's the answer. There's no right answer to
Yeah.
play Hitman.
That's why-
you play Hitman your way.
That's why I loved it so much. But I was such a fucking idiot. Like, it's like he's a communist dictator with his homies. Like, he's probably in the underground drug lab or where like that submarine thing is. But no, he's just in one of the houses,
Just hanging out.
just hanging out, like
Sure.
filming him on live TV, saying whatever. So I pretty much killed him. I mean, just that alone, it took me 2 hours to find him because I'm going around the whole fucking map.
Fuck.
And then, like, as I'm doing it, like, I'm in the village, and there's a guy screaming about, like, we're making a comeback, communism, blah, blah, blah. I didn't even think twice about it. It's like, oh, it's cool. That nice atmosphere going on in this game. No, that's just where he is. That's where you have to fuck. So I pretty much killed him by knocking out one of the thug people that just roams around the town so I could go in said house that he's in.
I got you.
And then I knocked out one of the guards because what happens is he'll sit down and record the segment on TV. He gets up, takes a drink of he does like a shot. I can't remember if it's a shot or like just a glass of wine. Then he goes out on the deck, which gives you that whole opportunity to do whatever. So after he was out on the deck, I knocked out one of the guards and blended it as one of the guards, and then I poisoned the glass that he was drinking out of. So
That's good.
So what I did was I did
Good
that,
kill.
and then I left, and then I was in the building across the street just to watch it all go down. So
You
like,
can't leave. Like, you got to
Yeah,
stick around
yeah.
and see what.
yeah. So then after that happened, because Faith was even watching me, I was like, because at this rate, I fucked up so many times just from trying to get the right costume, someone finding me, trying to assassinate him before again getting caught. So even the costume that I was wearing, or the disguise rather, it was what's the word? When it's
Is it compromise?
compromised, yeah, compromised.
Oh,
It even
yeah.
says it on the map
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
it's been compromised. So the disguise I used was already compromised, so I can't go around certain people or go in
Yeah.
front of security cameras. So after all is said and done, just seeing it all go down, she's like, "No, you're gonna want to watch it." And I was like, "Yeah, you're right." So just seeing them all go down and just leaving the scene. After that whole moment, just I'm not even halfway through the game yet, and all of that just come in. I'm like, "Yep, this is mine for
Yep.
the year,
Yep. It's just.
100%."
It's so good. It's so fucking good.
I love it so much. It's kind of like the unsung hero because it's, I want to say AAA, but not really.
AA,
AA,
maybe.
AA battery, but it's got the feel of a AAA game, but it's not. I don't know. It doesn't have that stink of a AAA game,
No, not at all.
and it's just. I feel like it deserves a lot more attention than it does. Just don't buy it on Steam because it's probably one of the worst fucking.
That was a nightmare for you.
Yeah, I'm not even going to go further about it because we'll be here for 3 hours just talking about the other nightmares I've had to deal with. Everything from bugs to Steam Link just not being Steam Link. So I'm just going to let that sit aside and not let that affect how much I love this game of the year.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat's coming out. You're there, right?
I played Mortal Kombat 10. I didn't like it.
Okay, let's just say you like Mortal Kombat 11.
I know where this is going. I know exactly where this is going.
Do you buy it on Switch? Because I've been having this debate with myself a whole lot lately.
Here's a problem with that. It's a fighting game.
Yeah.
And I'm real antsy and a stuck-up bitch about what I'm going to be using to play a fighting game.
So you be using a fight stick.
It's either going to be a fight stick. I can't see myself using those Joy-Cons as a fighting game.
Fuck no.
I can't.
No.
Mhm.
So I'm going to have to get a Pro Controller.
I think
I'm
for
getting
like
it on
the
Switch.
for the single player stuff, I could probably do Joy-Con handheld mode on Mortal Kombat. But if I'm playing, I'd probably want to use the Pro Controller.
The plus side to a Joy-Con, I feel, is that D-pad. Because Mortal Kombat moves are so...
They're very direct input, yeah.
So that would be easy for me because whenever I hit left or right, I'm always tilting up for
Yeah.
some reason. So I'm always jumping with my shit. I'm like, no!
Even on joysticks, I have the problem with quarter turns, especially with Street Fighter. I'll fuck up every now and then. So no, that makes a lot of sense.
But, yeah, I would probably get it on a... I don't know.
That's a tough call. It really is a
don't
tough
know.
call. It's either going to be Switch or Steam.
Because a lot of
For
my
me.
games now, if it's like bigger stuff, like where it's just like visually impressive and it's just a graphic overhaul. Like you need something powerful. Like
Yeah.
I'm Xbox is my go-to now for everything. Like PS4 is fine, but I don't have a PS4 Pro,
Yeah.
so I have a One X, so I'm just gonna utilize it. So Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 2, I'm getting on Xbox.
Yeah, no, get it where it plays fucking best.
Mm-hmm.
Been debating buying an Xbox One X lately.
Really?
Yeah.
But you already have an Xbox.
I know. So here's the dumb reason.
And you got a
Here's the dumb reason. I have the One S, which is white, and it looks better upstairs in the living room with that entertainment center than all the black down here.
All right, so what's going to happen then when Microsoft next year is going to announce their...
That's why I'm kind of not doing it, but also like
Yeah.
I don't think you should do it.
If I had a 4K TV, then I'd be more inclined
Yeah.
to do it, but I don't. So I'm
Yeah.
not.
No, I can see that.
But in a world where like I just have money, that could be a thing. I don't know. Anyway,
Go buy a Switch.
yeah.
That's my conclusion.
Yeah. Good.
Buy Hitman 2 and a Switch. There
Yep.
you go.
God, can you imagine if Hitman 2 was on Switch?
Dude, Hitman 3 better be on a Switch is all I'm
I
saying.
know.
I feel like it would crash.
Yeah, it's going to have a lot of performance issues, but
Some panic button can make
if
it work.
Doom's on there,
That's what I'm saying.
You know,
Panic button can port
Wolf
that.
2's coming.
Already there.
Right, it's already on Switch?
Yeah.
It's Come on, guys.
Give it the panic button.
Come on, guys.
Let them do the magic.
Yeah, let them do the thing.
They got Warframe on there. They get anything on there. Be all right. Mark, what'd you play this week?
I have quite a list, but it's mostly samples.
Would you?
So-
Let me
It's the PlayStation demo disc of
get the taste
the
test.
gameplay.
You're not far off. You're not far off. I got a gift card for PlayStation this Christmas
Dope.
for my brother. It
Uh-oh.
was like $50. So I bought $80 worth of games,
There you go.
which is it was about 8 games or something like that. Well, a little more if you count collections. So, I'll just say everything that I bought, but this isn't everything I played.
Yeah.
So I got God of War, I got the Uncharted collection, I got Jak 1, 2, and 3, Jak and Daxter for those that aren't whatever.
All this for $80?
I got the other Uncharted Legacy thing. What's the
Lost Legacy?
Lost Legacy? Yeah,
Is that what it is? Yeah, the
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 standalone.
Chloe one. Yeah.
Got that, and Shadow of the Colossus remake or remaster.
Dang.
All that, because a lot of that was on sale. And then on the Xbox side, I only spent like maybe 20 something because I got the Arkham trilogy.
Oh yeah, I think they were like $15 or something for everything.
Yeah, for all 3, and then
Yeah.
I got the Tomb Raider first one for $6.
Damn.
Pretty good.
Yeah, but out of all that, I dipped a little bit into Games Pass first,
Yeah.
and because I was before Christmas, I'm trying to go chronological order here.
Yeah.
So before Christmas, I played Below.
Yeah, I didn't like that, but you liked it better than I did, right?
I mean, I agree that I think as I said before, I just had to be in the mental
Yeah.
state for it. I didn't know what to expect going into it. That's a long intro.
It was a long intro.
I'm assuming you stopped there.
No. I got
Okay.
in. I
It's
got
like a
in.
15-minute intro of just you on a boat.
No, because you don't control anything. You just watch it. I let it play
I
out.
feel like that's the game loading everything.
Probably.
Everything in the background.
Yeah,
But
like
I got in and then I played
yeah.
like that opening area.
yeah, like everything is dark and rainy. It's very slow paced.
Yeah.
But I guess that's your time to figure out the controls because it doesn't tell you anything. Like it doesn't hold
Which
your
I
hand.
appreciate.
Oh, I remember this game now. All right.
It's
all right.
basically like a very HD Zelda like
All right.
game.
It's very dark.
Yeah, because you're on this island and it's constantly raining, and you're just exploring different caverns inside of it. That's all this is. There's not really puzzles. Like there are, but I haven't run into many. The enemy types, they're all like some type of darkness-based creatures with red eyes. It's
No doubt.
And you kill them, and they turn into white orbs, and you collect the orbs, and you have some special lantern thing that you use that to open certain doors with. So it's weird because like the orbs are like the batteries for it.
Okay.
So it's a weird way of doing that. But yeah, you're just trying to figure out everything, and
And
just,
the more batteries you have, the more doors you can open, or you need.
no, it's
specific-
like the longer you hold it, you're shining it, you're killing that fuel. Like like the orbs
Okay.
are fuel for it. So it's like
All
you're
right.
holding it. It's like a flamethrower kind of,
All right. Okay.
No doubt.
but a ray of light.
Yeah. Okay.
There are like you can find certain fireplaces and you can craft items. It's very simple with how it does it. Like it will show you like it's always the ingredients of 3 things. And whether you find that stuff, it'll tell you, once you highlight a thing, it'll tell you what you can and can't craft it with. So if it was like, if I picked up 3 sticks, I craft that together, I have now a bundle of sticks.
Right. I got to that. Like I made like a
And
dumb
then-
soup or something.
Yeah, so I see why you stopped playing, because you can make
Exactly.
soup.
Yeah. As soon as I saw that, I was like, well, fucking uninstall.
You always have like 2 bottles, and you can just scoop up water whenever, and that's your main basis for any type of potions. Like they call them like soups or whatever because you can put vegetables in it, but they're all potions of some kind, and you get buffs or whatever. But the attacks are kind of in depth. You can have a shield, block and you can stab while blocking. You can have like a good swipe combo. You can sprint and then do a little like jump attack. I wasn't expecting that. You can switch between like a spear or a bow. You can craft arrows like that. It's pretty cool. I do like it. I didn't go back into it since. I just don't think it kept my attention. Like I'm not like fully invested, but I did like what I played. It just seems right now it's just not what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And then that led me to another Games Pass game called Ashen.
Yeah, that was another one that like kind of just dropped.
This is indie Dark Souls.
Yeah, and this is the one where
Like I say that like I know a lot of games are like Souls games, but this knows that it is a Souls
well, if I'm
game.
not mistaken, the developers of this based what they made the game like it's based on the original pitch for Dark Souls 2.
Oh really?
Oh, really?
This is me like reciting hearsay,
Right.
but the original pitch for Dark Souls 2 involved a world with no light, and the whole idea is that you're trying to restore the light by bringing. You have to find sunlight, and you do that by carrying a torch through all these caverns. And this is something like that. Like you're playing a Souls-like game, but it's everything's led by fire. I could be completely wrong.
So the story with this was there's some type of like I don't know if it's like I don't think it's any type of Norse mythology. It's some type of mythology, and maybe it's made up just for this game. But there's some bird that represents light, and like it had died, and now it's like resurrected, but you're now trying to be a bearer of that to.
Is this the right game?
No.
Dude.
Sorry.
Engage.
That's that shooter on Engage, right?
Yeah.
Oh, is that like Hexen or whatever?
It's very
The old 2004 one.
I don't know what the fuck that is. I know it's not the
right. Looking
right
at that
one.
logo, it would be like a Doom clone kind of game.
Yeah, I can.
No, but yeah, so for this Ashen, like some bird of light died and then resurrected, and it like spread it through like whoever you are. You're supposed to be these keepers of light, so you're banishing darkness just by fighting it or whatever. You're also fighting just regular ass people, it seems. But with this, instead of a bonfire that respawns enemies, you are claiming land, and you're basically evolving these towns, and that's what these side missions are, is you developing the town so it's more fortified and there's more people you're inviting into it and they can help you defend it, I guess. That's what I'm getting at with it. Like there's another one I didn't play much of. But the combat, yep, you make a character, you go in, you can choose to be online the whole time if you want and play with strangers, or you can have like people join in with you. The combat is what you would expect.
In the same, people joining with you the same way that like Dark Souls would.
I don't think you need an item,
but it's that idea.
But
right?
you have the
Like,
option open, and I guess they can invade, but they're not like highlighted or anything. Because like I saw somebody fighting, and I thought it was my AI partner that you can choose to have, but I don't know if it was him or not, or if it was just another player that looked like him.
Oh,
So you
because they're all faceless.
Yeah.
so you playing this on PS4?
I played on Xbox.
I'm confused because I'm on the Steam page. I'm assuming it's the right game,
Let me see.
but it says to be dated on Steam.
Oh yeah.
Is that
Here's
it?
why.
That is it.
I figured it already.
During the Game Awards, they shadow dropped this game on Game Pass and announced its exclusivity to the Epic Games Store. It was originally announced to be coming to Steam, and after they made this deal with Epic, they went back and updated that to like.
So is this not common?
Probably.
Is
not.
it timed exclusive? It's just a completely exclusive. 'Cause this game sounds fucking dope.
Probably won't be out for a year, is my guess.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, the game's fully voice acted. It's pretty impressive for what it is. The art style doesn't bother me. I like it. You don't really think about it when you're playing.
Would I like it?
Maybe. I'm not sure because you play a lot of similar games. I feel that play like that. It is kind of bland in the beginning just because it's a lot of grays and browns.
Sure.
That's what the screenshots look like.
I don't know if that changes. I don't know if the scenery's changed. Like I didn't dive deep enough to see what this really is all about. It's probably something you would play between the games you're excited for more. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I get that.
So, kind of confused. I'm not looking on my phone because I'm looking up hentai. I'm actually looking on the Steam page.
Liar.
I'm just reading like the description of it,
Mm-hmm.
and I think you touched on it briefly, but I'm extremely interested in this part. Ashen is about forgiving relationships, Ashen is about forging relationships. Players can guide those they trust to their camp. Together, you might just stand a chance.
I probably didn't get that far, but it looks like there are side quests where you do stuff for people, or you can find people probably, and I guess if you choose to help them out. I guess
But
they
is
come to
this
your town.
like, are like real people or are they bots? Do you know?
Probably bots,
Because it's saying here,
because I have certain merchants for certain things, and it's because I did a quest, and then they're like, "Hey, I can,
But
help.
I'm
I
sure
can help
there's-
build this wall for you or this building, and we can start selling shit here."
because I was reading more to it, and it says, as you adventure through Ashen, you'll occasionally encounter other players in a massive open world akin to the passive multiplayer of Journey.
Oh, okay.
So I guess it's like both, in a way.
I guess because I went to the options and then I turned that shit off. So
I would do no, because I was the same way with Dark Souls and Bloodborne. I only did the multiplayer when I had to. Other than like in order to get certain weapons in Dark Souls, I think you had to do the whole like you had to invade someone's world to kill them or something like that. But like other than that, I did not do any of the multiplayer stuff. I strictly
Right.
just offline off. Like I think you
Play
can even
the
turn
game.
it off. Just,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can launch it and play online or play offline.
Yeah.
yeah,
Ashen.
yeah, that's pretty much it.
Damn, that sounds like a fucking dope
it was
game too.
short-lived.
Get it?
Yeah, but so you need Games Pass?
Games Pass
You don't
on
need-
Xbox
you don't-
or
don't need it, but if you want it,
yeah. It's just on Game Pass. It's you know what I mean. It's
Oh,
like
so that
having
means
Netflix.
so I can play it on PC then, right?
If it's a Play Anywhere thing, I don't know that it is, but I can find out.
Why can't I just buy the fucking game?
You
Why
can,
make
you
it
can,
so
you can.
hard?
You can just
On
buy
Steam,
it.
on Steam or Switch.
Well, you'd have to buy it on old Dippy.
That's my next. From now on this fucking podcast, when we talk about a game, I'm gonna ask: is there a Switch version?
Yeah, dude.
If it's not Soul Calibur or Mortal Kombat, but
I touched a bit on Tomb Raider.
Yeah,
I just wanted to get a feel of what that game is.
and
Um,
because you were real excited about playing them.
yeah, it's just I've been wanting to play some like adventure games lately, and I figured that one was highly praised, so I
Mhm.
figured check it out. I'm not far. I got reunited with my group finally.
Okay.
The story I don't really care for right now. I think it's a little too involved with her friend. Like I don't like they're
I think it breaks away.
like they're trying to give you a reson why you're on this island. Like I get it. I know why
Yeah,
I'm on
yeah,
this
yeah.
island. Like shut the fuck up, lady, about your ancestor. She's just telling everybody about that story, and it's like this. Okay.
Yeah, no, I think they get away from
Um,
that quickly enough.
solving like the puzzle solving. I didn't do too much yet, but like that's that's fine about what I expected. Combat's pretty cool. I mean, they really want you to be about the like survival. I was looking at the skill tree. I'm not too familiar with it yet, so everything's kind of new to me. But I mean, it definitely sets a premise, and holy shit, do things get crazy pretty much from the start. When you're in a cave, escaping it, people trying to stop you, you're like, fuck you, kick them in the face.
Yeah, that
Um,
game goes places.
Yeah, so I'm waiting for that to open up a little more. I just have to give it a little more time. But just at the moment, I wasn't feeling... Because like all these games I bought, I was like, what am I in the mood to play? I don't know what I'm in the mood to play. So I'm trying out everything to see what really grabs my attention. And like that one didn't quite do it, but I wanted to compare it to Uncharted to see what the differences were. Because I thought they would be similar. Because
They kind of are.
from a distance, pretty similar.
Yeah.
But Uncharted... wow.
So you started Uncharted,
I played a bit of that.
the first one.
Yes.
Nice.
You're talking about like the very first one.
Like
that's
Drake's-
just on the,
Drake's
yeah.
Fortune.
Yeah, but this is, I guess, for the PS4 collection.
yeah.
So I guess it's updated.
Yeah, it probably looks better.
60
frames.
FPS. Yeah.
Yeah. Very lack of story.
Uncharted.
Like they just dive you right in. Like I mean, not really lack of story, but they're not setting you up. It's just you go right in. It's just like, hey, here comes some pirates. Get ready to shoot them.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna leave this bitch behind and find some treasure. Oh, look, she's here. Hey, start shooting these people. Hey, solve this thing. And it's like, what? Hey, here's a submarine in front of a waterfall. Go check it out. It's like, what is happening?
I kind of there's a couple things I've played lately though that I appreciate. The like, let's just jump in.
Yeah. But like,
I missed that in.
It's funny because they want you to get attached to these characters. Like, I think it's just a Naughty Dog thing. I've realized they want to get attached to these characters. I feel like from the start, and they don't give me a good enough reason to like anybody
right away.
I don't like anybody.
Yeah.
I don't even like Nathan. He's just a Mary Sue type guy. Like, I'm funny. And like I don't hate anybody right now. I think it needs, obviously it takes a couple games, things happen, characters evolve. Just right now in the first 10 minutes, or not 10 minutes, I think I put about like an hour or two into it.
I think by the time you get through the first game, you feel pretty good.
I don't want to
Nathan and
I don't want to trigger Matt here.
No,
but yeah, I do like it. I found myself liking like solving the puzzles. I've been liking the combat, just headshotting people. I think it's really cool to hang off an edge of a cliff and still pick up and shoot people.
Yeah, I love
badass.
Because I don't know how many games really do that. But it is pretty smooth with how it does it. Like, I'm realizing I'm not even thinking twice about it. Like picking up a weapon or reloading, knowing when to do this, cover. Like a lot of that from The Last of Us. They share similar combat traits, but
yeah.
But Uncharted is a little more simplistic with it because you don't have to worry about throwing bricks and bottles and
it's much more streamlined action.
The melee combat I'm pretty bad with because it's telling me when to do things, and it's like, dude, square, triangle, square. I'm like, I can't.
It never feels good.
The timing's weird.
It never feels
good. So I just tap square the whole time.
It's like doing melee combat in Hitman. Just don't do it.
Yeah.
Hit him with something.
Yeah. But yeah, I just wasn't expecting just go in like that. So I was like, are all of them like this? Is it?
I think they always start like in the middle of action.
It's just bam, 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 bam.
I kind of like.
Yeah. Like there's no real time to like just sit there and explore something. It's kind of like almost a linear path.
Yeah.
Which is like, I'm okay with. Like,
there's a couple things you can kind of. I was surprised with all of those games where I felt like I was exploring everything, and I'd get to the end and be like, "Oh, I missed all the treasure in that map." And I'm like, "Fuck!"
Visually, I'm not impressed.
Well, remember 2007 PS3.
As I'm looking at it, I'm like, all right, they tried to up-res a PS3 game, 60 frames. The textures are very.
The textures are going to be like good PS2.
Yeah.
Well, really good PS2 because it was early PS3.
But Nathan's hair,
still...
I'm like, man, that's not a real hairstyle.
Yeah, no.
I know what you're trying to do, but that's a ramp I saw at X Games.
Fuck.
That is. But it was cool seeing like the concept art unlocked and seeing the progress of how they developed his style. I'm like, okay, and now I see it.
Yeah.
Now it sounds bad. So yeah, I'm just being nitpicky, but like that game is fine.
Yeah.
I think I'm definitely going to go back, and I'm more interested in Uncharted than I am Tomb Raider right now.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Tomb Raider feels a little too involved from the start, and that's not what I'm quite looking for in a game like that. I think Uncharted is doing a perfect job of what an adventure game should be.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Jumped into Arkham Asylum again.
Welcome back.
Yeah, this is the only one that I've played out of the trilogy and beaten, but I don't remember jack shit about it for some reason. Like the first half, I don't know. I think I'm like 30 or 40% in.
That's pretty good.
Like I just finished Poison Ivy.
Yeah, all right.
I got the I forget the cable line thing that lets you jump straight
Zip
across.
line?
Yeah, I just got that.
Yeah.
So because I've been trying to get every Riddler trophy.
That was what I did the first time through that game.
And just like exploring, I'm like, why am I playing this? Like not. I mean that in the sense of like, why am I so invested when I wasn't before? I feel I don't remember too much about, like, I don't have that many fond memories of playing Batman. It's just like beating up people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I still like that. But now I'm like, yeah, I want to look here now. Now I want to go over here. I want to find this. And I'm like, wow, I'm really like, I didn't realize in every room there's a riddle you have to solve by like just scanning shit.
Oh, right. Yeah, there's always something, either like aligning something in the right way.
Yeah, and I'm like, why do I care about this?
Because it's fucking good.
Right. I was
that game was really good.
Like, I'm enjoying it. I
almost bought them.
I wish I could change my costume.
You can't?
I feel spoiled right now.
You can't change it?
I think in the other ones you can.
But not in the first one?
I'm not sure.
That makes sense.
His suit's all cut up, and I get it. It's all supposed to happen in a night.
Yeah.
So it's like, I kind of want to fix the suit, but I
Yeah.
can't, and it's bothering me. His cape's all cut up. He has his chest is shown open. You can see you don't see his nipple. I wish you could see his nipple.
Dang.
I kind of want to buy this now.
I'm just having a good time.
It's been a while since I played
It
those
looks,
games.
visually, it holds up.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's been, like, optimized for Xbox One or PS4 or whatever, but
Well, they did the, I think, if
it looks prettier than Uncharted, I'll say that.
I'm pretty sure the one you bought is the Return to Arkham edition.
So I don't know if there's any real differences. Which I feel it's just the Game of the Year editions of all 3 games. You get all the content right from
I
the
think
start.
it's more than just that. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it brings together the like.
The funny thing I realized with fighting thugs, they all do the same animation when you beat them. And you do that final blow. If it's their head, they're all like, "Brr!" Or if they hold their stomach, they're just like hugging their chest. But yeah, I always love when they hold their head for anything and just ragdoll bounce.
Yeah, no, it's the it's the Return to Arkham edition, which is the one where they up-resed it in 2016. Like they did a whole remaster.
Okay, well, yeah, it shows.
Fuck.
The only bug I've ran into was Batman sometimes doesn't move his lips when he talks.
There's a couple things like that I remember early on, but that game's so fucking good.
Yeah, I'm having fun. I just like beating up people. You know what? That's what I was supposed to do today. I was supposed to wake up early and go to the flea market.
Fuck.
'Cause
Really?
I wanted to get Origins, and I didn't want to order it through
Oh,
Amazon
yeah.
because I wanted to find it really cheap.
Yo, we could still go today.
Really?
I don't know. We'll look into it,
Yeah.
but
I feel like most places are closed.
maybe
Breaking kayfabe.
we'll look.
Um,
Can we get through one episode without?
and then, hour later, God of War.
You started it?
I started it.
Is it Game of the Year?
Gow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, maybe that's too early for me to say, but at the same time, it's not. but from what I've been playing, I'm not exactly a good ways in, but I'm just starting to get a good ways in. Like I finally met Bronk or whatever, the dwarf that upgrades your shit.
I didn't even get that far. You got farther than me.
Yeah, where I'm at now, I just met the witch, and she gave me a way out through the caverns, and then I met the big, giant serpent.
Yeah.
Snake thing, and that opened up that dwarf's new hideout where you can teleport there to any time. Apparently, I just made it there, so this is about definitely over an hour. I don't know how far it is in exactly, but I'm assuming I'm at a part now where it's just like things are now opening up, things are starting to come together. You're meeting people now. So
I stopped when the bridge fell. When the little boy tried to run across the bridge.
Oh, that's still like very
Yeah.
beginning.
I just didn't care to play it.
Oh,
But
man.
I'm more intrigued after us talking about it.
No, I'm
last
liking the relation between Kratos and Atreus, and just
Yeah, it's
seeing
good.
that, like, even when it's just like small stuff, when it's just like there was a fight where I guess I didn't use Atreus enough, and Kratos was like, "You didn't help me this time," or whatever. It's like because maybe he was scared or something, but it was like if it's creatures,
Yeah.
you kill them unless I say otherwise.
That's clever how they work that into it.
But yeah, it's just I'm liking that. I mean, it is running at like 30 frames or whatever, but I am okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that world. I like that combat. It's very challenging from the start, and you feel so weak because you don't have all the skills unlocked. You're not that powerful, but they really make you care about like getting the right armor and equipping things and all that. And it does it in a way that doesn't feel overwhelming like Tomb Raider made me feel for some reason. And maybe it's just the style I was looking for, but yeah, like that going that rage mode and just punching the shit out of things.
Feels good.
Fucking love that. That's such a Magnets thing.
Yeah.
That's so.
I like the setting a lot too. I think the game's really pretty.
I'm definitely looking forward more to it. I mean, like and I watched the ending online because I thought I wasn't gonna play this
Yeah.
for some reason, and yeah, I'm still intrigued. I'm
Yeah.
still loving
It's
it.
awesome.
I mean, I played Batman more than any of these games so far, so I don't know if like part of me wants to just like stop playing Batman to do Origins. I still want to do the chronological thing.
Mm.
I don't know why. It's just that part is just getting me for some reason.
Do it in order of release.
Yeah. So what? It'd be 1, 2, Origins, 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. But yeah, God of War's pretty fun. I like it.
Apparently, it's the game of the year. Some would say.
Mm.
I beat World of Light in Super Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah, I did that
Nice.
too.
Yeah. There was one moment that I took note of because it made me kind of go like, there was a stamina battle I had, and the enemy I was fighting was Crom, and at some point, I switched to play as Kirby. I don't know why, but I was playing as Kirby for a little bit. And I finished the stamina battle by inhaling Crom. So he died from being sucked up, but he died inside of Kirby, and then
How much life did he have?
It was like the final like few hits. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like it was just that, but it just coincidentally timed so that like his final hits were from the damage being taken by being swallowed by Kirby. And then it cut to like the slow-mo like game, and you hear Crom scream in the background. It was just one of the most horrifying like moments I've had in a video game in a long time. And it happened to be
Oh my god!
with
You
Kirby.
didn't even clone him. You just swallowed him.
No, I swallowed him.
Kirby's
He
stomach is a
screamed.
black hole. I don't know if you know this.
I do now. I
Wait.
heard Crom fucking evaporate. World of Light is, there was some stuff that paid off. Thankfully, like I really like some of the final moments of World of Light, but it definitely got to a point where
it overwhelmed its stay.
outstayed its welcome. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah. No, that's exactly what I've written down. Like it just, I got to the point where it was just like, all right, which character can I fucking knock this thing off the ring with the fastest? And I found myself just smash attacks, until I could just be through it. And then like that final bit when the map, you get there and there's more map, and then you're in the final bit, and then there's more map as you unlock more map. It's too much map.
Yeah.
Too much.
That was
Too much.
for me. That was like a 30-hour game, and
Yeah.
it didn't need to be. I like that it was pretty fleshed out. But at the same time, a lot of it was just thrown in. It was just like, here's just some challenges. Here's just some spirits. It's
Which
like,
they were cool, but they definitely
most
like
of them. Yeah, not all of them.
the novelty wore off after a while.
It
You'd have
made
an
me-
occasional like reminder of like this is cool.
It
but
made me get tired of stamina fights.
I
was-
kind of like the stamina fights in the end because they went by faster for me. Like,
not for me.
well, I
It
did
took
like
too long
I always
because
used
I could just drop kick with Bowser and you're done, and the match is done in 5 seconds. Stamina, I have to
It's true.
can't launch you.
It's true.
But that made me like I have a Street Fighter rules set up for when I play with friends.
Yeah.
So that's stamina based. That's fine. But in this mode, I was like, dude, I'm fucking done.
Yeah.
Tired of fighting Mega Man characters. Tired of fighting Street Fighter characters.
Yeah. I'm happy it's over.
Yeah.
I might go back and do like the final little challenges that are in the challenge menu just to be done.
They made me
But
they made me turn off Smash Meter.
really,
I don't care for it anymore.
wow.
Because it's like it's so easy to get. You just got to get beat up a lot, and then that's the whole meta of playing with it now. It's just first one to get a Smash Meter.
Dang.
What I need is a good solid night of playing it with friends because I haven't had that since the first night it came out, and I'm like,
I'm still trying to find a main.
yeah, like I don't have a main, and I don't really know what I want to do with this game anymore. I've tried to go online a few times, which is good. I'm getting better at playing online in this game. Like I'm finding my footing a bit. But I mean, one match I'm Ness, another one I'm Fox, another one I'm Ridley, another like I just
Like
I'm all
I'm
over the place.
trying to fight level 9 characters, and I'm getting my ass whooped.
Yeah.
Because like they play differently than humans.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like their timing is ridiculous, and they feel tool assisted. It's
Yeah.
fuck. And it's like I can't pull that shit off. How are you that fast? How you?
It's a computer.
I can't do it.
But I stayed on my Switch this week, so I have been staring at this game for a bit. Speaking of Star Fox, and I finally bought it. It's called Starlink Battle for Atlas.
What?
So
So when I drink water, how do I drown on just a little bit of the
pinch your nose.
pinch? Okay.
Yeah. And then pour it in your ears.
What's this called?
All right. It's called Starlink Battle for Atlas. This is Ubisoft's Toys to Life game.
Oh, come on, man.
Just follow me here.
I think Atlas is a planet in Star Fox. Could be wrong though.
Follow me here.
Follow me, Fox.
I did not buy the physical thing. While I think that they did a really cool job of, I think the what I've seen of those ships are really neat, where you can pull them apart and like attach wings and attach guns to it is really neat. The game actually prioritizes and
I remember this game.
yeah, I think you have a better time playing it digitally than you would physically. Because digitally, all I do is hit X or start or whatever. I think it's X. And I jump into the menu and I can switch my weapons around on the fly rather than have this fucking ship attached to a controller where I have to go, let me find the fire weapon. And like none of that. You just hit X and it goes. And I bought the deluxe edition, which is normally $80, but discounted to $40 for Christmas sale or whatever. And I got every ship, every weapon, everything that you could get. It's a good ass game. Like it's good. It feels like, it feels like not Star Fox.
Is it an on rails?
No.
Okay.
But so I'm exclusively playing as Fox in the R wing. Unless my R wing blows up in a mission, I have to swap ships out. It's a combination of Star Fox with elements of like Destiny, Assassin's Creed, and No Man's Sky.
3 things.
I know. But elements of them.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
So when I say Destiny, I mean the like planetary travel where you're like,
That makes
oh,
sense.
I got to jump to this planet to do this thing. So as you get further in the game, the main story is that there's this dark whatever, which the fucking villain is badass looking. Like he looks like a weird fucked up like Kirby or Zelda villain. Like he's got this weird ass mask. I'll have to find a picture of him. He kidnaps your ship's captain because your ship's captain knows how to convert or create this specific type of fuel called Nova. So they kidnap him because they want to use it for some mass weapon.
General Pepper?
Could be. The further you get into the story, the more that like the bad army is just starting to invade all the planets in this star system. So you have to go there and take out their things. There's a little meter that pops up. And the meter is like, you guys, like they're at 65%, you're at 35%. You need to get to 100, like that kind of thing. Stop them from overtaking a planet. So there's a little bit of that where you hit a point where it's like, hey, they're really moving in on this planet. So you got to leave what you're doing, go there and try and take them out. But the mission structure, some of it is redundant. And a lot of stuff, I've definitely hit a point where I'm like, man, I kind of wish there were a little bit more.
Yeah.
But, you know, some of it's fetch quest stuff, some of it's whatever. But what you do is kind of different along the way. A lot of it is the same, but it still feels good to shoot and fly, I think. Basically, you move from planet to planet and you just kind of open up the map. Your whole goal is to, like, fill out the map, which is all on a spherical map. And you want to fill it out and take over each outpost, upgrade outposts. Keep getting resources so you can upgrade your ship, upgrade your whatever, your army and whatever. The more stuff you have, the stronger you become as a fighter is the idea behind it.
Like RPG elements in it?
Light.
Okay.
Real light. Like you do level up your ship, your weapons on the ship, and your character, but none of it's like that min-maxing kind of shit. It's got really good cutscenes. There's a lot of voice acting. There's a lot of like depth to what the actual.
Yeah, like that's what I'm seeing here. Like visually, I even from the revealed trailers, I was actually impressed.
Yeah, I'm really impressed. Unless you're playing in handheld up close to your face, then you can see a lot of like dithering. Yeah, a lot of jagging.
But no, like it was just cool to see that much involvement with Star Fox. Like it wasn't just like here's some side bonus content where this is just a character who isn't really in the story, but no, he's actually like
they do a decent job of integrating him into the story in this.
Like even Wolf is in it.
Yeah, and that's what's been cool is so the same way that I'm stupid and played Bloodborne as if it were Castlevania, I'm playing this like it's a Star Fox game.
Well, the thing is that's probably this game's intention.
There are moments where you you can see where Fox was written into it, but it never feels out of place like I expected it to. I like the way that they kind of integrate it, and I like the way that like that Wolf is working with the Bat Army and influencing. Like, there's stuff they do really well there.
Because I'm wondering if Andros is in it.
They mention Andros. I haven't seen him yet, but they definitely mention Andros. It feels good. I kind of wish there was some on-foot stuff. Like, there's moments where I touch down on a planet and you have to go inside of a building or something to extract a chest or a specific weapon part. And
you should play Star Fox Assault.
I kind of want that in here a little bit. I just feel like it would give the game a little, like, if they killed like one or two planets and gave me that instead, I'd be a little happier. But I really like it. Like, it feels good to play. I like going in and just kind of doing a few story missions, doing a few side missions. There's weird shit. Like, if you want to get into scanning, you can go scan species or things like that. There's missions that call for that, and there's stuff you can just kind of do.
I have always been curious to try. Like all jokes aside, we're just giving you shit.
I just
for
forgot.
it.
No, I know. I
yeah.
think you'd like it.
I probably would. I don't know. I don't know if, like, I would have to see by playing it if it's something I would want to see all the way through, though.
Yeah, I can see where it can get repetitive and boring, and I honestly, like, when it started to get a little bit like, fuck, that was when the invasion thing happened, where you have to start overtaking the dark side of
I don't
things.
know if I can use repetitiveness as a complaint anymore. Now, because, like, when I think about it, like, I play Hotline Miami. Doesn't get more repetitive.
There's a difference, though. Like, for me, the repetitiveness that gets on my nerves is go to this thing, shoot this thing, kill the things that come out of it. Go to this thing, shoot, like, the literal exact same mission.
Right.
You want variety in the mission structure just so that you, like...
Hotline has variety.
Yeah. But I really, really am enjoying it. I didn't expect to like it this much, but I'm happy I pulled the trigger. And I think the digital version is the way to go. Like, if you want the toys, great, but for me...
I think my only visual issue with it was I hated how chunky the R-Wing looked.
Yeah, and it doesn't not stop being chunky because you add weapons to it, and they like...
And your ship always feels low to the ground. So
you can fly, though.
Okay.
You can pull at any moment. There's a few exceptions to that. But while you're on a planet, you can pull R and leave the ground and literally fly around the planet. When you're low to the ground, it's usually the combat-based stuff.
So you can't be combat in midair?
You can. It just doesn't always feel good depending on your enemy.
That's not like an all-range mode?
No. If your enemy is airborne, I think it makes sense. If they're more... Or rather, even if your enemy's in motion, but if your enemy is something that's more stationary, it feels better to be on the ground with it. Dude, I love the fucking interspace travel because you can just fly there and take a long time if you want, or you can go into hyperdrive. And hyperdrive adds its own puzzles to it, where the outlaws, they're kind of like, they're not the bad guy, but they kind of work somewhere in between the bad guy. The outlaws will throw up these traps for you to get stuck in. So you have to kind of like quickly, as you're moving like at the speed of light, move through like a small little narrow opening inside of one of these big traps. And if you don't, it completely throws you out of hyperdrive and all the outliers go, oh, what did we catch? And they come out and try and fight you and you fall into like a little battle. There's a lot of like weird little things. Like it feels good. I don't know. There's pieces of it where I want a little bit more, but I'm also not upset with what I'm playing. I don't know what to equate it to, but I enjoy it. I'm really
Star Fox.
I'm really digging it. Yeah, it's like a Star Fox made by somebody else, funnily enough. And then get your fingers ready for the wall, because I played the definition of a trademark game, Moonlighter.
Yeah, this one's been on my radar and I haven't touched it yet.
Dude, this just buy it. Like, you should just buy it.
What's it on?
Everything?
Switch.
And yeah, most importantly, it's on Switch, where I've been playing it. So Moonlighter, basic idea is it's a dungeon crawler where you work your way through dungeons to get items and weapons and whatever. Yay.
Those first two words are already me, so.
Yeah. But the catch to this game is that you don't just get the items so you make yourself better. You do, but you also get them so that you can go back and sell them in your shop during the daytime. So you moonlight as an adventurer working your way through these dungeons, and during the day you run a shop where you sell all the shit you find in the dungeons, which I feel like we've talked about something on this podcast at some point that did this or was like this, or you played it, or maybe it was just this and you wanted to play it.
I've had a game idea that was similar, but not like this.
This all felt very reminiscent of something else, but it's fucking good. So it combat wise, working through the dungeons. The dungeons are Zelda style.
I'm about to say the screenshots.
Yeah, they're like
up Zelda.
top down, a door on either wall.
Cool.
Sometimes
Room
like
to room.
yeah, yep. You move room to room. It doesn't feel quite as good as Zelda swordplay wise, but as I've gotten more weapons, it starts to feel better. When I say good, I really just mean like the hit detection. Like I always feel like I have to be a little bit closer than I am, but if you get too close, you take a hit. It just doesn't feel right combat wise. But like I unlocked a bow, I unlocked a big sword that I used. Every weapon you have also has an upgrade path, and the further you get into the dungeons, the more weapon materials you get to take back. It's got a really cool like roller coaster tycoon sales thing to it. Like when you're in the shop. So the way the shop starts off, it's a table by itself, and you can sell 4 items on it. People come in, and you choose the price, which is that's the roller coaster tycoon part, right? And you read their reaction. So you put something down on the table. So you find fucking
Bones.
You find, I don't think you find bones. You find like a fucking, there was a glass something or other.
Okay.
Or a golem orb. You find one of those, you come back, you put it on the table for $20. Somebody comes in, their eyes light up with money signs. Shit, I undersold it. Like I gave that thing away.
Okay.
So then you fucking put it in for $150, and they come in and they like growl at it. And you're like, okay, so that's the bad side. 20 is too low. So you have to keep finding the sweet medium, and you have a record book. So you just pull the ZR, and it pulls your records up, and you can see exactly the right price point for each item that you've previously sold. But that'll change too, and you can get way into the nitty gritty. Sometimes there's certain runs that I do where I go back and I'm trying to really maximize how much money I get because I'm chasing after a certain thing, be it an upgrade for a weapon or the town or my shop. So if I know like, okay, I need $8,000 to upgrade my shop, I need to make $8,000, I'm at 2, then I'm going to really like pay attention to trying to maximize my profit. Other times I just go back in and I don't care. But like you could also pay attention to the demand for your item, because the higher the demand, the more willing people are to pay a price that's out. They won't pay exorbitant amount of prices, but you can kind of stretch outside of that sweet spot. There's 4 levels of it. There's like I got ripped off. There's they got ripped off. In between that is everybody's happy. And then on the far right end of it, there's no one's buying it and they're really mad that it's this price. I like this game a lot, dude. It really starts to pick up. Like, it's definitely a slow start. It was the point where I think I put maybe 45 minutes into it, and I was like, should I have bought this? And then the further I went into it, it feels really good.
That's awesome.
Wandering through the dungeons has really good music. The combat feels better after the more you do it.
How, like, is it always the same dungeon?
No, so there's
like, how do you travel to?
Yeah, so the first one you do is called the Golem Dungeon. There's 4 dungeons, and they're each a different setting. But each time you go in, it's randomly generated.
Is it like a portal you're going through to get to?
Yeah. You go through a portal. And they do story reasons behind everything. These story reasons why you are who you are. Story reasons why the dungeons change each time. There's little books and secrets you can find in dungeons, depending on the randomly generatedness of it.
To expand the lore.
For sure. But yeah, I made it through the first dungeon, got to the second dungeon.
Are there bosses?
Yeah, there's 4 floors. The 4th floor contains a boss. Am I right about that? 1, 2, 3. I think it's the 4th floor is the boss, if I remember correctly.
Oh, okay.
And there's variable number of rooms. There's some consistencies to each dungeon.
All right, so it's not like an infinite. like keep going until.
Yeah, no. There's a clear, like, you hit a point in the layout of the dungeon where a door will lead you to the next floor. And you can see that, and you can go, oh, I haven't seen all the rooms on this floor yet. Let me backtrack so I can go find.
So there's always 4 floors, but it's random
Layout. Random enemy encounters, random loot drop, random whatever.
Okay.
So that kind of adds to the fun of it, because you don't know, like, you're like, I need these green things. I forget what they're called, but I need 15 of these green things to make the big sword. You go in, you do a run, you don't get a single one. There's also, like, there's a lot to this game. There's stuff where you pick up a random item, and like the deeper you go, the more like conditions that these items have. So it might be this item can only be placed on the right side of your bag. So you need to, and you might find a whole bunch of the things that can only be placed on the right side, and it gets to a point where you have to choose which thing do you take back with you. There's other ones where when you put it in the bag, it'll destroy the item to its left, which is okay if you put it all the way to the left. But maybe you can't for what, right? Like there's some stuff like that.
Is that to balance out instead of like having to worry about weight?
You do have a maximum, like, items don't weigh you down, but you do have
okay,
like,
I was going to say like you don't get slowed down or anything.
No, you get slowed down by changing your armor, your gear, that kind of stuff. That'll add, or that'll decrease your speed overall. You have 4 stats. It's like health, attack, damage, and speed. Or movement, or I don't know how they equate it or quantify it.
Probably speed for like swinging weapons and whatnot.
It's a foot, so I think it's movement.
Oh.
But I don't know what they call it, if it's movement or speed.
Oh, okay.
The weapon swings are determined by the type of weapon. Like the smaller sword that I have, the sword and shield, you can kind of just like
very like Breath of the Wild, like it has its own combo with it.
Yep. When I got the big sword, it's much heavier of a swing and a little bit slower, but you have a wider range. It's fucking fun, dude. It's really fun. And it's one of those, it's a roguelike. So you can jump in, you can go do a run and be done. Or you can play for 5. Like I played for, I think, 4 hours last night.
So
just straight.
Is there like some kind of end game or ending to this thing? Or is it just...
It seems like it. Like there's 4 dungeons. And after I got through the 1, so it's like got to slash through it when I go and look at the map.
Okay.
And I've opened up one of the doors to the final big dungeon. So there is a final big dungeon. There's also things you can upgrade your town. So you can upgrade your town and upgrade your shop. So the first upgrade I did the town was to get the enchantress, for lack of a better term, but she can make potions or enchant your weapons. Then I got the blacksmith, who can create your weapons for you. You also get a banker who lets you invest your money. You get someone else to sell items. So maybe you're like 1 or 2 items short of the weapon you're about to buy and you don't feel like doing another run. Once you buy that guy, you can just go to him and buy items from him. What's the other one?
That's funny because it's like, because in RPGs, it's like whenever you go to a town and you have all that excess shit you don't want and you sell it all, and it's like, how do these merchants have all this money to buy your shit all the time? They have infinite supply of things, and then it's like now you are that merchant as well as the adventurer. So it's like
it's cool, and no one knows that you are doing that because when you talk to NPCs in the town, they're like, they bring it up. They're like, I want to be an adventurer someday. They're so cool, aren't they? And you're like, yep, I guess they are.
I wonder what they're like.
The worst.
Yeah, like there's one dude who knows you are. It's fucking cool. There's a couple things too where like NPCs will come in to buy stuff, and you'll kind of know what they want. So there'll be a little speech or a thought bubble above their head. There's one dude who looks like Squiscar from Metalocalypse.
Nice.
Who comes in and he always wants weapons, but I'm not at a point where I have weapons readily available to sell. So he comes in and looks around, he fucking leaves pissed off. There's a couple of old people who come in and they go right, you can get a sale box at some point. So you save up enough money, you can buy a box to put items in for sale. They always go right to, and I just put the trash items in there because I know they'll go, but people go there and just buy them. When you get to a certain level of upgrading your shop, you start to get thieves who come in, and they always look the same. It's always this dude with like a high collared shirt and a mullet. Go figure.
My man.
He's like vaping. No, he just got like slick back hair, very much like Billy Zane, and he's got like a high collared shirt, and he kind of sides eye everything when he walks in. He always comes in and steals shit, and there's a little kid who's got snot dripping out of his nose.
There's always.
Yeah, he comes in. And when they come in, they're thinking about thieving. Like the little thought bubble has like a fucking bandit's mask and a ski cap. So they come in thinking about it, and then they stand near an item, and you're like, motherfucker, I know you're gonna do it. And as soon as they do, a prompt pops up above their head. Because everyone else like grabs the item off the shelf after they like smile or whatever at it, carry it to the counter, and you have to hit A to sell it to them. These fuckers come in, stand by an item, and you're like, just fucking do it so I can do it. And then a ZR or ZL prompt pops above their head so you can tackle them, and a little cloud of dust pops up so you just beat the shit out of them, and then they leave. They keep coming back, but yeah, it's fucking good.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
It's a really good game. Really, really good.
Come out this year?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds
like
cool.
like I was waiting for it to come to Switch like this entire year, and it was supposed to be like August or September, and then
I think it was October in the end.
maybe.
Yeah, I don't remember. But yeah, I'm fucking mad that I didn't play it before Game of the Year, but I like it a lot. Like a lot.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, how much was it?
So, I think 25 is the regular price, but it's on sale for 20. Unless you don't buy it on Switch, I think the regular price is 20 and it's on sale for 14.
Got it.
Switch tax. But yo, worth it. Real worth it.
I think it's worth it.
Because that's the thing. Like I was playing all night last night on the TV. Because I've been jumping back and forth between Starlink and Moonlighter. And I got to the point last night where I was like, I don't feel like sitting in the basement anymore.
Love that.
So you're fighting evil
much.
by moonlight. Are you winning love by daylight?
Huh?
You're never running from a real fight.
Is this Sailor Moon?
She is the one. Call Sailor Moon.
God damn it, Mark.
Fuck yeah.
That was a really good, I just want to say, now playing segment. Like, we had some shit to talk about this week, and it felt good. An hour and a half good. So we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, I want you all to think of a number between 1 and 18.
All right.
We'll be right back. Did you guys pick a number?
Yeah.
1 through 18. I'm going to give you another chance. Ben, Mark, listener, Matt, I know you're listening. Pick a number. 1 through 18. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
You got it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, who's going first?
Did we just say our number?
I don't know how we do this.
Ben, you go first.
I picked 7.
You picked 7. Mark, what'd you pick?
12.
Okay. So this is inspired by a thread I found on Reset Era by OniLink is the name of the user. I've transformed it a little bit. So Santa Claus, you asked him for a console and all of the games that came with that could ever have been released for that console. And you got it. Santa brought it to you. Based on the number that you just provided me with, that's the console and game library that you're going to be awarded. I did this because I'm hoping that Matt picked number 5.
Wait. So what isn't... So 1 would be what?
So I put them in a random order here.
Oh, so you pick them yourself. Okay.
So just for the listeners, so if they're out there and they're like, well, which console am I going to get? I'm going to read this out. You got, so what was it? 7 and
I picked 7, yeah.
and
12.
12?
Yeah, 12.
All right. So
Wait, what did you pick? Oh, wait, no, because you already know the console. It doesn't matter.
all right, so number 1 was NES. Number 2 was Game Boy. 3, Xbox. 4, Genesis. 5, Wii U. 6, PlayStation. 8, GameCube. 9, Sega Saturn. 10, Wii. 11, Super Nintendo. 13, Master System. 14, Xbox 360. 15, Nintendo 64. 16, PlayStation 3. 17, PSP. 18, Game Boy Advance. Which means, number 7, Ben, you just got yourself a PlayStation 2 and its entire library from Santa.
I'm down the clown.
And Mark got a Dreamcast with its entire library.
Oh, my God.
We can trade if you want.
I'm down. I don't care. I mean, wow, that's
I mean,
solid picks.
It's pretty good.
I mean, I like
Solid
Dreamcast.
picks.
Yeah, I was hoping for GameCube. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with Dreamcast because I still got Phantasy Star either way.
As far as threw Saturn on the list.
I had
Dang.
to.
Dang.
Listeners, let us know what you got in the comments
Early 2000s.
on this or an email, podcast@thefreecheese.com. Curious to see which system did Santa bring you, and are you happy with its library? What's the first game you're going to play on your new console?
On my new console?
Yeah, your brand new PlayStation 2
Dang,
with,
what are all
with
the-
all of the games.
All the PS2 games.
Every Sonic game.
Yes. Which one do you start with, though?
Big the Cat's real-time fishing.
Perfect.
Dang, what PS2 game would I play?
No, it'd probably be Phantasy Star or, yeah, definitely.
Mine, honestly, probably like Final Fantasy X. Final
Not bad.
Fantasy X. Yeah, I'm going to go with that, Final Fantasy X.
Yeah, I don't know many Dreamcast games, to be honest.
Well, the correct answer for you both would have been Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. God damn.
Ah!
Choo Choo Rocket.
Yeah. Crazy Taxi? That's
Yeah.
Dreamcast. House of the Dead?
Oh, yeah, that is on there. Typing
House
of the
Dead
Dead.
2, man.
That's pretty good.
That was cool.
Yeah. All right, you guys ready to move into lightning round?
Uh-oh.
Surprise.
It's another
Uh-oh.
surprise.
Surprise. Yeah, that's right. It's time for the one and only.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh. They're excited.
I wonder what number they picked.
I know. So we got lightning round. If you're just
6 and 9.
being introduced to lightning round, what we used to do quite regularly, infrequently, I don't know, we'd pull out a lightning round where I kind of throw out random choices at you, and you've got a gut reaction, make a pick. So I've got 5 lightning round questions for us
Uh-oh.
to partake in here.
I'm nervous.
Are you ready,
I'm
Mark
nervous.
and Ben?
I already peed, so I can't pee myself. So.
All right.
I haven't yet, so I might.
Number 1, Popeyes or KFC?
Oh, so wait, we just shout
Yeah.
out the answer?
KFC.
KFC.
Number 2, Microsoft buys PlayStation or Nintendo.
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Number 3, chocolate pudding with the vanilla swirl in the middle or without.
Without
With.
Half-Life 3 or Mother 3.
Half-Life 3.
Half-Life 3.
God, that was hard. That was real hard.
All right,
though.
this one's not really a choice, so if you want to take an extra second on this one, I understand. If any band's music could be turned into a video game series, which band and why?
Daft Punk. That'd be a very thrilling, maybe rhythm game.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something between like a mix between like a Toriyama mixed with Rez shit. I don't
Nice.
Cannibal Corpse.
Nice.
Mhm.
What kind of game?
Just full-blown slasher.
It's-
people getting their throats cut.
know. It's just Doom.
Just yeah. It's just,
Mini
wait,
cannibal.
wait. That's Doom. Wait, never mind.
It's just MIDI versions of Cannibal Corpse music in the background.
Yeah.
Nice. Sorry, I didn't mean to throw a lightning round at you.
That was cool.
No, the Mother 3 one was bullshit because
See, I thought about it. Mother 3's already out. Half-Life
Sorta.
3's never coming out.
well, according to Matt, neither are
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there it is. Now we'll actually move into news proper. With our first news story of the week, Medium.com has spent the last year. I don't know if it's Medium.com or just I don't know if this dude writes for them or not. I did not follow this story super closely over the last year, but
Now, Mediums.com is a journalist site, right? Or
sure.
like entertainment thing. It's not just games.
Yeah, it's not just
Yeah.
games.
Thought you got your future told.
But the author of this, Ben Lattimore,
Hey,
spent the last year archiving
hentai.
That's a lot.
Flash games.
Oh, I love this guy. I heard about this.
Thing.
I heard about
Same
this.
thing.
Which is cool. So Adobe has discontinued Flash, and it will be removed from most modern browsers by 2020.
Thanks, HTML5.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I mean, Flash gaming had a huge part in gaming's history in so many ways. So many prominent developers, indie and not, have got their start making Flash games. There's a lot of stuff that was born out of Flash. And I think we all spent a good amount of time.
I surprisingly not as much as other people.
Really?
Like the whole Armor games and all that stuff. Like I didn't. People at school would get into all that, but
Yeah.
I mean, I played stuff that was on Newgrounds, but half of that wasn't really, like games. It was just more like fun little
Porn.
jokes in the game form, and that too. Dress up games don't really count as games.
Still a game, dude.
No, yeah. I mean, I have played some, but I just didn't know if they were as big as other Flash games that people are familiar with growing up, like the Line Rider one or whatever.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Like I missed that whole train.
I didn't really fuck around with the really popular one. There's that one. There's the bow and arrow game. It was just a 2-player one.
Maybe
It was like
you have to like kind of just hit each other.
Yeah. There was that. But like I played like all the point and click games that no one bothered with, pretty much.
Remember Kitten Cannon?
Pardon?
Kitten Cannon?
Can't say I do.
I remember Clubby the Seal,
Yep, same deal.
but that was Newgrounds, I think.
Yeah, it was the same idea. You
Yeah.
launched something and yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I'm thinking of another one where you're a seal beating the fuck out of poachers,
Don't know that one. No,
Yeah.
never mind.
and you skin them.
Huh.
No, if they catch you, they skin you. But yeah, you're a seal with a club and you beat up poachers.
I did not play that.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
So what's cool, what's really cool, is there's a launcher. So Flashpoint is the name of this project.
That's why you brought this up.
And they've created a Flashpoint launcher that has everything they've archived.
That's pretty cool.
Right now, I don't know if this is the full thing, but it's over 7 terabytes at this point.
Oh my god.
Damn.
That
Everything
rules.
from Homestar Runner to Grand Theft Boner
Wait a
to
minute. Homestar Runner?
Yeah.
I mean, they're not. It's games or just all of its content.
So they're at all the above.
Just anything Flash, even just
This says
videos.
they're also doing the Flashpoint Theater,
Okay, that's where it's at.
which also includes an automated backup of 130,000 Newgrounds Flash animations.
Fuck yes.
All
Oh,
250 gigabytes of it.
Fuck yes.
Mario Bros. Z.
I mean, this is fucking huge.
That's so cool.
This is a really, really dope project. So there's a download for the actual Flashpoint player where you can go in, you can play the stuff, and then they have a Discord too, so you can be a part of that community.
Man,
If you want to help out or whatever.
That rules so hard.
I love
really cool.
Homestar Runner.
Yep.
I think that's such a really neat thing. I'm happy that somebody did it. It's a huge undertaking, but I don't know. I think we talked about that story at one point. I don't remember for sure, but I
So
feel
what
like we
is
did.
it? Something you download?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's got everything
I wonder how
archived.
long it takes to download that.
I don't know.
Well, you probably download the launcher and then maybe download
Hopefully, it has its own
packages. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it said in there like you kind of choose
Yeah.
what you want.
Which is awesome.
Y'all ever heard of Rocket League?
No.
All right. Rocket League is a game where you play Grand Theft Auto 5, and they put a Rocket League game in Grand Theft Auto 5, but also Grand Theft Auto 5 does not look like Grand Theft Auto 5 at all.
Like, is that
Like,
good
look at
or
this
bad?
fucking thing. It's called Bomb Ball. It looks like a Mad Max game. It doesn't look like GTA 5, but it's part of their
Yeah,
GTA
it's like
5 online.
Post-apocalyptic thing going on there.
I don't fucking know. But it's Rocket League.
That's what happens when a game makes bajillions of dollars.
Yeah.
They just keep throwing more on top of it. Whatever. It's dope.
You can just do it. In the wake of Ryu's gloves and Guile's arm, Street Fighter 5 ads have disappeared.
Good. Don't ever change Guile's tattoo.
Yeah. So, don't know. Don't know what'll happen. Don't know if they pulled it back in the wake of it. Because the only ads they had in the game were for the Capcom Pro Tour.
Pro Tour.
You think Kyle has a American flag tattoo above his butt?
Little trap step.
Yeah.
Do you think it's there or in the pubic hair area?
You think it both?
Yeah.
He has one on each arm. Why not front and back?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Why not?
One on each thigh.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch that, or rather play that Black Mirror episode, Bandersnatch?
I was going to mention that for now playing.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like kind of a
Kinda.
game, but
Yeah.
kind of not. I didn't know how to. But yeah.
No, I've heard. We were talking about it before the episode, but I haven't experienced it yet.
It's all right.
Yeah.
But if you watch it and you see some of the games in there, you can play those as long as you have a ZX Spectrum emulator. Kind of cool.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. Wait, is it just more than one game? Because I thought it was just one.
I think it's just the one.
Are these games exclusive to the show?
So go ahead.
In the show, there was a very small clip of a game that was being worked on called Nosedive, and you're just following. They didn't show much of it. It was just a video, but because of that, this person developed a game based on that little clip. I mean, the people of Black Mirror hired him to make this a real game, and then so now you can play that game that they showed
Oh, okay.
for like 2 seconds.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
The game, or rather, the episode takes place in the 80s at a game development. Game development is the backdrop of the whole story.
Yeah.
This guy is trying to turn a choose-your-own-adventure book into a choose-your-own-adventure game. And it's during the Spectrum days of games where it was all look door, get key, etc. And the whole episode plays out. Like, I couldn't even watch it on my Apple TV because it didn't have the right inputs. Because you have to play with... You can do it on your phone, iPad, or you can
What
play...
did you watch it on?
Xbox.
Same.
Yeah. So we just used a controller, which was cool because the fucking controller vibrated every time there was a choice you had to make.
Oh, that's cool.
Also,
Or it, like, preceded it.
another reason why I recommend watching this on a game console, because other Joe Everly, him and I watched it because I want to see what he would pick,
Mm-hmm.
and he was using a Roku,
Mm-hmm.
and you cannot go back. It
Oh.
does not show you your past decisions.
Oh,
With
interesting. Yeah. Because that was one of the neat things.
And I was like, no, can't
Yeah.
do that. The controller, you can go back to everything. Like, yeah, okay, I'll go from there. So that's cool.
it was a decent episode. I think so.
Yeah, I can see it's definitely good for what it is. It has some points where it kind of tests your patience a little bit,
Yeah.
just because of if you're trying to watch every single branch of it,
Which, that's the part where it kind of fell apart for me. It was like trying to
and like you can skip
see every multiple ending.
you can skip like every 10 seconds or whatever, but like yeah, like if
They did a good job of cutting that stuff together and letting it stitch itself, but I also...
yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to determine what the real ending is, but I think I know what it is. And now, like, overall, I kind of appreciate everything a little bit more because of it. Like,
What do you think's the real ending? When you get a 5-star rating? Or 5 out of 5?
That, but also what happens afterwards.
Which part, if you could say it vaguely enough to not spoil it?
Bleeps and bloops.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, that's fair.
But yeah, it kind of makes me appreciate the limitations of what that episode has a little more.
Yeah, I agree.
Because everything in Black Mirror, if you're not familiar with that series, is just like it's like a modern Twilight Zone, futuristic Twilight Zone rather.
Yeah.
Where technology goes fucked up in the worst ways possible that you couldn't even fathom, and this is just another one of those. And I like how they handled it.
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll leave it at that. Watch it. Does number 2 mean anything to you?
I have this article on my phone right now.
Poop?
I wasn't sure if you're gonna bring up this article.
You're
but-
goddamn right.
Yeah, it
So-
does mean a lot. 2B.
That's true. 2B,
Yeah.
for sure. 2 Bloodborne. Bloodborne 2, some would say.
Song number 2, Blur.
The second Bloodborne.
Second Bloodborne.
2
I don't
would
know
be
about a
Bloodborne.
second Bloodborne, but Gamatsu reconfirming that FromSoftware still has 2 unannounced titles in development. So Hidetaka Miyazaki talked about 3.5 product lines he mentioned in a June 2016 interview can be broken down as follows. 0.5 is Deracine, that VR experience. 1.0 is Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. And 2.0 unannounced titles. So he clarified that Dark Souls Remastered and the upcoming Metal Wolf Chaos XD were requested by Bandai Namco and Devolver Digital, respectively, and are not included in the 3.5 timeline for development. He says, while it isn't time to discuss the details, they're both FromSoftware-esque games. We'll need a little more time, but we'll be able to tell everyone more about them once they take shape. Don't know what that is.
That's pretty cool, huh?
I'm kind of hoping that we get an Armored Core. As much as I want Bloodborne 2,
A lot of people I've seen.
because I want a
Armored Core.
good one of those, you
Yeah.
know?
This probably doesn't matter because I don't think anybody played that VR game. But
I thought about it.
there is a Bloodborne Easter egg.
Yeah, I think we talked about that
Yeah.
on an episode.
Oh yeah.
It's the doll, right?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
That guy was stating it's just that. So in case people had those big PDF fan theories on,
Of course.
Right.
Remember that? That whole Sekiro thing?
I forgot about that.
How it could be Bloodborne 2 for
I
all
mean,
these reasons.
It could be.
That was so in depth. That was impressive.
I'm going to say it. We're going to move forward, and we're never talking about it again. Okay?
Okay.
Ben,
Good.
the consoles are down from Soulja Boy's website. It's the last time I'm going to say his name ever.
Who?
Ever.
The rapper?
Exactly. I'm done. Nintendo's probably suing him. Thank fucking God.
Send those ninjas out.
I feel bad for people who got fucking... You know, maybe I don't know. If you're dumb enough to buy one of those, maybe I don't feel bad.
Especially not going through Amazon where it's cheaper.
Right. Why would you... Fuck.
He's vanquished.
God damn it.
Die, monster.
Done. Yes.
You don't belong here.
You guys remember that Smash Brothers character that's coming?
Persona, right? That one?
Yeah. I thought you were saying Piranha Plant in a weird way, and I was like, huh?
Uh.
Yeah, no. Joker from Persona 5. When the wake of that, rumors ran rampant that... Not even rumors. I'm not going to say rumors, because it was just... people who saw that Joker was in Smash and then said, oh, well, clearly Persona 5 is coming to Switch. Therefore, everyone thought that Persona 5 is coming to Switch. And it's not to say that it's not. However, to close out the year, Atlas did about an hour-long preview of its new, I think it's the anime adaptation of Persona 5, the same way they've done with previous games.
Mm-hmm.
And announced... So there was a long thing. I've been following this thread for like a week. There were like 6 different P5 domains purchased by Atlas in April of 2017 that all started to get updated within the last week.
Oh yeah, there's like P5, like S,
P5S, P5R,
M.
and there's all these weird ones. And a lot of the like, I forget now, but like the web domains and the security certifications for those websites all got updated in the last week. And people pointed to the fact that right before Catherine Full Body got announced, right before Persona 4 something, or the same kind of shit happened within a week of announcements of big things from Atlas. So everything was pointing to some sort of Persona-related announcement regarding P5R, whatever that was. Well, now we know what P5R is. Sort of. I don't know.
Like I watched the trailer for this,
Yeah.
and it didn't show much.
No.
I also wasn't subtitles, so I don't know what they were saying. But all it showed in the beginning was just a PlayStation logo.
Yeah.
And then, but a weird sound, not its typical sound. And then it just showed like Tokyo and some buildings.
Yeah.
and-
The billboards say new projects on the billboards,
Yeah, there was one that had the initials PA on it, and it made me think Persona Arena.
which might be. Like there might be a Persona 5 Arena coming.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll find out more in March. But for right now, what we know is...
You can enjoy their dancing games in the meantime.
Yeah. So I don't know.
What is out on currently just PlayStation?
Correct. Yeah. PlayStation 3 and PS4.
Right, because I remember that being. I remember when that was announced, like at the
Yeah.
end of that cycle.
Yeah. Which I'm
Um,
kind of disappointed that it wasn't on. I was kind of hoping that today would be the day they'd say it's coming to Switch,
Hey.
and it's coming out in 2 weeks because I really want to play that game.
Well, it's okay. Switch is getting exclusively its Shin Megami Tensei
I know, but I want to play
5 or whatever. But that's like the more hardcore shit.
I know, but I really want to play
Yeah.
this. I've never completed
I
a
do too.
Persona game.
I never played one.
I tried 4, but didn't get too far.
Yeah.
It's too much.
What?
Persona games.
They're a lot,
It's
But-
too much.
but I want it. I want it.
Aren't they tied with like Digital Devil Saga?
Digital Devil Saga and Persona are both spin-offs of Shin Megami Tensei,
Okay.
which is just you collecting demons and having them fight each other and shit.
See, that sounds dope though.
Like Shin Megami like takes it serious, like
Yeah.
puts it up to 11 with all like the like demonic fighting. It's like adult Pokemon, basically. I think that's
Yeah.
what I'm getting from it.
Yeah.
You fight them, you can recruit them,
I didn't even get to the point where I could really do Persona stuff.
and like in Digital Devil, it was kind of similar, but that was like a different story that just branched from it. And
Yeah.
there's that whole meme of featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
of
because
course.
he was in one of them, which I guess makes sense, kind of.
And that is kind of it. I think. So I don't know. We sit here on the eve of the new year. I have a question for you.
So,
Are we going to get a Nintendo Direct in January?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, I can confirm that we will.
Oh.
I was just gonna say yes anyway.
I can't really confirm. There's no news on that. I know we're in the news
Oh.
section. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
I
There's
thought about the whip.
there's
another
speculation.
Speculation started by my fucking Twitter account.
What?
There's always speculation. I don't know.
What
So-
if there was?
All right, so I did some digging here. There's been a January Direct for the last 2 years. I think we skipped a year, but there was one last year and one the year. Well, the one the year before was the Switch presentation, which doesn't fully count. But there was one subsequently following the Switch presentation. But January's always kind of been that big one. Here's the big thing. This is kind of indicative, which we're about to lead into, but
Maybe I can't remember if I shared it or not.
I think it's the Japanese website for Nintendo Directs.
Mm.
Whenever there's a new Direct about to post, the last 2 drop off, and the last 2 dropped off.
Yeah.
So we're probably gonna get one.
Okay. I'm wrong.
Which no, not wrong. There's
The only thing we could be wrong on is that if it's an exclusive Japan Direct, or if it's one for everyone. 'Cause
so
they get those too.
what I want to do, because Matt's not here to shit on our dreams. Just kidding, Matt. Happy birthday. It's not his birthday.
Isn't it like end of January?
Yeah. No, but what I want to do to close out the episode, to close out the year, is assuming there will be a Nintendo Direct in the next few weeks. What is one outlandish announcement that you don't think will actually happen, but you're really hoping will happen?
Okay.
And what is one thing that you are pretty sure is going to happen, seems likely?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, is the hoping based on?
Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. What's the thing you really want, and what's the thing you think we'll get?
Okay, so aside from the Mother 3,
Well, yeah, that's an obvious,
Thing.
right? Like, that'll happen when it's meant to happen. Stop saying never, Matt.
so just off the top of my head, the one that's still outlandish, but I'm still hoping for, anything of Metroid 4, just anything.
Metroid 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Prime.
No. I didn't.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure, because there were all those rumors that the Prime trilogy was coming to Switch, which I'm really hopeful for. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I've kind of lost my hope after it didn't happen at
Yeah.
the Game Awards. But all right, so Metroid Prime 4, like gameplay or just
Anything.
any fucking thing
Any-
besides
any
a
info.
4?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anything
yeah.
other than the pre-title.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'd be good with that.
Mm.
That's your outlandish one?
See, but so Directs, right?
Yes.
They're known to show off a lot, even like they mainly talk about Nintendo shit. They do a lot of indie stuff.
Yeah.
Right? So my not so outlandish one,
Mm-hmm.
I want Deadwood to come to Switch.
What's Deadwood?
Oh, yeah. That was the one that it was like that top-down...
It's like top-down survival
game.
horror in the woods.
Dude, that's
like
tough.
pitch black.
That's a tough-ass game.
I'd be down with that.
I would fuck for that on Switch.
Yeah,
dude.
like by nightfall, you better be indoors. And
Yeah.
it better be barricaded.
Because I even own it on PC, but if it came on Switch, I would buy it on Switch.
Yeah.
I don't see it on Steam.
Maybe it's... But did I say Deadwood?
Yeah.
You did
I meant to
say
say
Deadwood.
Darkwood. My bad.
I knew what you meant.
Deadwood's that show.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Darkwood.
What
right
the
there.
fuck?
Number 1.
All right. Oh, all right.
Yeah, I think we were talking about this around the time we all played Untold Stories.
Yeah,
and
because
stuff.
it came out, what, like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Like, I want to play this in a room, lights off,
Yeah. All right. I'm down.
under the blankets.
That'd be really fucking cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Because I know they showcase their indie stuff, and that's an indie thing, so that's my indie hope as a port.
outlandish one, I want Hotline Miami to come to Switch finally, as well as Xbox.
That would be dope.
The reason why it's on Sony console only is beyond me. I mean, other than PC, duh. But and realistic one, Corey in a House.
Ah, damn it.
No, like I think honestly, out of the Direct, I could see them touching at least a little bit more on Animal Crossing. Even if it's just another damn tease, or even if they say we have no news for Animal Crossing yet, they still mention the word Animal Crossing. That's the realistic one.
Yeah.
But yeah, outlandish. Hotline would be perfect because I had Mr. Shifty on there. Didn't fill my need. I played, what was that garage game?
Yeah.
Thought was gonna be cool, ended up not being that cool afterwards. I need that fix. I just like I have it on PlayStation, but I don't want to play it on PlayStation. I want to play it on Switch.
That's what I'm saying, man. I feel it.
Or
Feel
WarioWare. Bring a WarioWare.
Oh, my God.
That's me.
I asked this question. I don't even have a fucking answer to it. Outlandish one. I kind of want to see like another port to Switch. Like Outlandish. Like
Port of what?
I don't know. Like I don't.
Nintendo Land?
That'd be dope. I'm itching for another Zelda. Like I kind of want Twilight Princess or Skyward Sword or something like that.
I remember the rumor about Skyward Sword. That was the thing going around.
Why was the door just unlocked? Oh, okay. Got it.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm definitely ready for a new Zelda. Port wise, I'm not sure, but I'm okay with that.
Like I almost bought Twilight Princess on Amazon because I want to play that game again. But
I think that game definitely doesn't. I think it gets overlooked a lot.
yeah, that's why I kind of want to revisit it.
It has the best dungeons.
Yeah.
Everything else kind of in combat. The rest kind of lacks. But other than that,
No, I think the outlandish thing for me would be another one of those, like bring Metroid Prime Trilogy, bring
Yeah.
Super Mario Maker, bring one of those really good Wii U games. Just bring it and shadow drop it right away.
Metroid Other M.
Yeah, I'd be fine with. I don't give a shit. I just want.
That's not even Wii U. That's just Wii.
Yeah.
Do you think we're going to get more of their on-demand service? Like more games for that?
Oh, the Switch Online stuff.
Yeah.
Not yet. I don't think we'll see any. They'll keep doling out little titles here and there until
Okay.
September. Can I say something about that real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. And then I'll give you my realistic one. Semi-realistic one. It's going to sound controversial. I've been playing some of that Switch Online stuff. So I jumped back into Metroid. And I'm having fun. Like,
Right.
I'll show you all.
The last couple episodes.
Like OG Metroid.
Yeah, OG Metroid. And take a look at what I've been doing. I got to find it. There it is. Is that really all it is? Oh, whatever. I started fucking mapping it out on graph paper.
Oh, dude, that's cool.
And I'm having fun
That's
doing it.
cool. That's cool.
But I do it for a little while, and then I die, and then I do it for a little while, and then I die, and then I jump to a different game, and then as much as I say I want Virtual Console, I don't. Maybe it's just the NES. Maybe those games are just hard to go back to.
I'm
If
Yeah,
we
yeah,
had
yeah.
Super
yeah.
Nintendo stuff, like maybe I'd feel a little bit better about it. But part of me wants to say
Yeah.
that we don't need that.
That's always my thing with Nintendo. I appreciate the NES for
And we
what it's
need
done
it,
and
yeah.
what it is, but when it comes down to it, I could care less.
Yeah,
Or
like,
I could not care
Yeah,
less.
no, I like Super Mario 3, Tetris.
Like if you handed me an NES Classic, Super NES Classic, I'm gonna go with the
Choice
Super
is
NES.
obvious.
The
Choice
stuff
is
that's on Super
obvious.
Nintendo, I can play. Like,
It's
there's
so much better.
so, you know, I
But yeah,
feel like they'll keep doling out a lot of the ice hockeys of the world over the next year on that thing. Couple
Yeah.
titles a month.
NES was very experimental with a lot of its games, so it's kind of hard to get something established and
Yeah.
solid like Super Nintendo. Like that's
Now, if they dropped all the Castlevania games on it, then we got something to talk
There
about.
you go. There you go.
But yeah, I don't know. And I think if they add Super Nintendo, I think that'll happen.
they were supposed to. I remember.
Yeah,
I
no,
remember that direct.
People don't forget.
Yeah.
I think that'll be an E3 thing. Where they announce, hey, we're integrating
Dude,
these
just-
into your.
You could play F-Zero online,
Yeah.
like Contra 3. I don't know, like that would be. Really
There's
cool.
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not going to get into the whole what they should fix about that
right.
online thing, but
Voice chat.
yeah, like.
But yeah,
I don't know how you and I play Smash together. Literally, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to say, Mark, do you want to play Smash? There's no way to invite you. The one thing I really like is, over the last week, we've all been playing a lot of video games, and I've been able to go like, oh, what's Mark up to? What's Ben up to? And I click a button on my phone, and I look and see Mark got 39 achievements done in Arkham Asylum. I open the Switch app, and there's a picture of fucking Splatoon 2. And great.
Son of a bitch.
I can see my records in Splatoon 2, but I don't know what Mark's playing. I don't know what Ben's playing.
you have to get to the friends list on your Switch.
I gotta open up my Switch. It's just like there's some stuff that I just wish, whatever. Realistically, which is not realistic, but realistically, I'm just gonna say this: if they can put Mortal Kombat 11 on Switch, they can put Injustice 2 on Switch, and I think we're gonna get Injustice 2 on Switch.
Okay.
Dang,
There it is.
close the tablet.
Close the
Tablet
fucking-
closer.
That's been an episode, and that's been a year of episodes. We're gonna close it out. Go get Taco Bell, I think, as we do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, enjoy your new year, everyone. Be safe. Have fun. Text message. Oh, that's right. Next week, listeners, you can play along at home if you want, or maybe if you did last year and you want to keep track of how you did. This is the time. Next week we'll be doing our annual predictions show. So we'll review all the things we got right and wrong from 2018. We'll make some new bold predictions and cast our hopes and dreams for the future of 2019. And, you know, we'll also talk about video games and stuff like we always do. But that's it. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, listener, for listening. Remember, you can find everything over on thefreecheese.com, all of our Game of the Year awards, all of our videos. We'll be back on track with some video stuff here as the new year gets in swing. What am I missing here? Twitter. The Free Cheese
That's
is
the one.
at some free cheese. Mark is at og_mental. Ben is at sevbens. I'm at the Free Cheese. Podcast at thefreecheese.com. Let us know which console you got for Christmas and how much you like all those dang games. Happy Santa. Happy New Year. Happy Christmas. Christmas is over. Not Happy Christmas. Happy video games.
Yeah.
Happy
That's the
Star
one.
Fox.
That's the one.
Happy Star Fox.
Happy Star Fox.